Yeah, we want a new game. It kind of balanced out. I know it needed to get done. It did. I just didn't realize how long it was going to be, so I was like, oof. Alright, as always, you can do different languages, but I like to do English so people can listen to it in the background and understand without needing to actually keep it up to read. I see. You see, I'm paying you back by letting you experience this game through me without you needing to play it now. Fell behind the Zero Skip series. No worries. It gets tough. I mean, when life gets busy and then you miss a couple things, that's one thing that I have a hard time with these story streams, is I feel bad for people who do miss a couple streams because suddenly they're so far behind in a movie, essentially. Imagine walking into or it's like being in a movie theater, something's happening, you go to the bathroom, you come back and they're like, things have gone nuts. And you're like, what did I miss? Aside from the demo, same here, Catman. I am so excited. I really enjoyed it, and it looks like we start on the demo. Okay. Back when we played the demo, I thought it gave the impression that it was giving a later, something a little bit later in the story. Bonus is, it's been so long since I played the demo, I honestly don't actually really even remember anything. I remember the overall tone of it, and that I should talk to everybody multiple times until the talking options have been exhausted, and that's about it. It's a case where the story's a flashback? It's a good question. Or a good point. I mean, it made sense that it was the first one because I think it was, kind of started learning how to do things. But yes, flowcharts. I'm sure who knows where this takes place. But it's smooth, really beautiful graphics so far, which is nice. Look at that grass swaying. Whew. Day 1, Friday. Sigai! Bloom Park, Friday, 10:54 p.m. It was a late night. Rain was pouring down pretty heavy. Nobody wanted to be there. Oh, don't worry, I'm going to be pressing everything. I'm talking until there's no talk options left. Yes, we're back to anime looks where the skirts are unbelievably short, where if they were any shorter, they might be revealing too much. Tutorial. Investigation. During investigations, the main character, Date, inspects scenes and collects testimony. Progress by examining objects and talking to people. Not complaining, I know that's the thing. Date's possession is fixed, but you can move the cursor and your view. Investigation. Try looking around and move the cursor to find something that catches your eye and inspect it. Okay, so there's that. Move. Ooh, I wonder if there's a way to make the cursor faster. Let's try. Menu contains a number of functions such as file, flowchart, options, and guide. This game will autosave, but you can save manually with save. If you would like to end the game, you can return to the title screen with top menu in the top right of the screen. Oh, flowchart, we gotta go take a look. Flowchart! You can check the story's progress and branching points with flowchart. This will be filled out as the story advances. By selecting a chapter and investigation in progress, you can jump to it at any point on the story. Oh, they know. They know that I looked at the VLT flowcharts and I'm going, oh my god, they're so big. So now they're not showing a thing. Like, haha, you don't know how big the game is. I can zoom in, begin investigation, reopen, and case file. Ooh. Case file says, a cold and a cold and rainy Friday night in November. The body of a woman was discovered at the merry-go-round in the abandoned amusement park known as Bloom Park. The corpse was bound and displayed on one of the horses. Intriguing. Free Ace? Never. Okay, now for the real reason I was here. Options. Oh, look at this! So nicely placed. Cursor speed. Let's bump that guy up to a 10 because I found that slow. Don't need to inverse anything. Scrolling, sure. Fast forward on. Skip unseen content off. Brightness was fine. Okay, we are good. What's this guy? Hey, controls. Okay. Select investigate. Message log. Auto on off. Holding skip. Hold with B button. Speed skip. Ooh. Alright, I think we're good. Oh, there we go. Much faster. I tried it with the mouse, and the controls were just weird. I couldn't handle it. It's a skewered horse.
A horse from the merry-go-round. It looks like it's skewered.
This is not a message from the criminal. The park was already in this state before the crime. My best hypothesis is that this is the result of a teenage prank.
The horse is pierced upside down. Looks almost pitiful. Okay. Oops. Oh! Oh, look at this log. It made it look curved and almost like it. Oh, that's kind of neat. It's a bench. Exactly what I said. Oh! Oh! Oh, I like this. Okay. Okay. Look, when you highlight, it's all green, and these were green before, but now that all the text is gone, I've expended all of it, it turns gray. So this way I know when all the text is exhausted. Oh, that's nice. Mouse control's definitely weird. Moving camera with arrow keys. Yes! Yes! I was sitting there, I thought, okay, WASD, and then mouse. But no, it's like I have to have my hands like this. Alright, cityscape. Sky. This rain is depressing. Has it been like this all day? It doesn't look like it's letting up any. And look, gray! Oh, that's freaking beautiful. The city's skyscrapers crowd each other. A red barrier line wraps around the scene. In the old days, they used to use yellow caution tape for this. Now we've got cheap hologram technology that can do the job even better. Well, sometimes we use good old-fashioned yellow tape. A hologram barrier. And this way you know if it's something that you can look at because it pops up. Ooh. Modern technology at work. Okay, let's talk to the boss. Choices and look. When you speak to a person, you will be presented with choices and look. Use the choices to select the topic of conversation. Look will allow you to observe the person you are speaking to. Alright, let's look first. I call her boss. She runs Abyss, a special branch of the Metropolitan Police Department. I report directly to her. Right now, she's standing in the pouring rain with her umbrella up. Okay. Unfortunately, the look doesn't change, so that doesn't get grayed up. This rain is awful, huh?
It's unusual for this time of year.
Okay, so I do need to read the questions up before I select them, so everybody knows what I'm picking, because it doesn't read it.
It'll be hard to find any usable prints.
So, what am I doing here?
Are you serious? You're Special Agent Kaname Date. You're a member of Abyss, and that means you answer to me. I called you here to inspect the scene, Date.
Sure, boss. But inspecting dead bodies isn't usually part of the job.
Usually, no. But tonight it is. Because you know this woman, don't you, Date?
That's going to throw me off, Date. To me, it looks like date. And it's also so close to Dante. Date.
I had to tell you. You deserve to know.
Who found the body?
Metro got a call about 2 hours ago. Someone heard screaming coming from the park.
Japanese pronunciation will get you. Oh god. Yes. I mean, if you ever want reminders, just ask Cheese how much he had to grade his teeth. Well, I was going through the Danganronpa series and how I was calling people's names. It took me so long to do Byakuya. What was another one that I had a rough time with? I don't remember, but I think that was the biggest one. Metro got a call about 2 hours ago. Yes, okay.
Beat cop responded, checked out the scene.
And found the corpse.
Yeah. Thing is, the caller was anonymous. I'll give you the details later.
Conversations. After finishing discussing a topic with someone, they might have new things to talk about. When talking to people, choose topics that interest you. You might obtain important information or clues. Selecting a log will allow you to recap any previous conversations. Oh, so for example, that who found the body almost looks interesting, so they might... Any suspects?
Not yet. We just found the victim.
Date is a really cool character model. Yes. He's interesting. So far, the characters look nice, so that's good.
Too early to say anything for sure.
I like the lip movements as well.
But this could be a copycat killer at work. From the case 6 years ago.
The dialogue, yeah. This whole game looks very clean so far, and that's very nice.
The case 6 years ago?
For whatever reason, she didn't elaborate. The case 6 years ago? What can you tell me about the victim?
Her name's Nadami Shoko. You knew her, right? What was the relationship like? I heard you two have been close for years.
I wouldn't say that. We were just acquaintances.
Ooh, cold. Okay, so boss is grayed out now. Oh, so beautiful. This game is awesome. Policeman. A local cop. Okay. Let's look at him. A local cop. Okay. How's the investigation coming?
Not too good, unfortunately. We're not finding much.
Okay. Inspector. Inspector from Metro. I hope he finds a lead. He's inspecting the scene now. What's your name?
Wow, I never thought a great detective like you would ask me my name.
Oh, why?
It's Kagami, sir.
What's your name?
It's Kagami, sir.
Okay, what's your name?
Kagami.
Oh, no. What's your name?
Are you serious? It's Kagami!
Ask it again. What is your name? I already learned his name. I don't need to ask him again. What's your name? I'm pretty sure I know his name. He told me already. What's your name? His name is, what was it again? What's your name?
Hey, what'd you say your name was?
Hello! The option's still there. Yes, sir. Welcome. How are you doing today? Have you played this game yourself?
Hey. Hello? Hey. I know you can hear me, Kagami.
So you do know my name.
So I'm going to get written up for this later. Let's be a little nice to him now. Thanks for coming out here in this mess.
It's my duty, sir. Thank you.
Haven't played much lately. Did see a stream here and there of this. Nice. Yeah, I've only played the demo for the Switch, which is was back, gosh, when the demo first came out. I'm thinking before Christmas? If I drop your sub, actually really tired. Oh, okay, well, no problem, Cheese. Thank you so much for the sub and coming by. Give yourself a good night and get some rest. It's always good to be well rested. Says a guy who doesn't do that. I want to though. Anything to go on?
Not yet, sir.
Control room. Ooh. Is this the control room? The place where the operator sits to turn the ride on and off. I took a look inside, but I didn't see anything that might be a clue. Merry-go-round control room. There are no leads here. Got a fence to look at? There's a fence set up around the merry-go-round. Probably to prevent nosy kids from getting caught in the machinery. It's a fence. Oh gosh, I'm used to pressing the left button and right button to turn around from Time Dilemma on my controller here, so it's throwing me off. Ferris wheel. The old Ferris wheel is over there. Feels like an enormous eye staring down at you. The parasol is getting pelted by the rain. The panda ride looks lonely. Alright, ooh. It's a horse from the merry-go-round. It's a metal pole. Oh, thank goodness. It's been 8 years since Bloom Park closed. The weather's gotten to it pretty bad. The main column holding up the roof. Wonder if there's a way to highlight things that could be picked and so on. Huh, you know how I could check? I go into the menu. Website. There's vision modes. Ooh. Options, cursor reset. Okay. I cannot select anything else, so I guess maybe not yet. The body is mounted on one of the horses. I should get a better look. I took a step forward.
Sorry, sir. Could you please not get any closer? We haven't taken any footprints yet. I appreciate your understanding.
What was his
Allow
name
me
again?
to assist you.
That's Ava. Her official designation is AI Ball. She's an artificial intelligence built into my fake eye. An AI for an eye. Heh.
You want me to use the zoom, right?
Correct. That will allow you to investigate without physically disturbing the scene.
Such a cute little thing. Ava's vision modes. Oh, see, there we go. While playing through the story, Ava's special vision modes may help you obtain new information. You can now use the zoom mode to enlarge the target. Select zoom and examine the corpse. You can view the controls and blah. I'm trying to. Oh, so I have to actually select it. So, okay, so only on things that are that I can, it appears up. Shoko Nadami's corpse. Oh, left. Ooh, intriguing. Well, I guess let's start with the face.
I am detecting signs of increased stress in your body. Cortisol and ACTH concentration is rising.
Don't bug me with jargon right now, alright? I'm just upset. I knew her.
I know. Remember that I also saw her several times. Though it has been quite some time since we last saw her.
I can't look at her face anymore.
The left eye socket is vacant.
Ooh, so it's not just pierced, the eye has been taken fully out.
Victim has had her left eyeball removed.
Her left eye.
Just like that's where my fake eye is. Does she have an artificial eye as well?
The most likely scenario is that the killer or killers removed it.
Well, we don't know that for sure. A crow or some other animal could have pulled it off the corpse.
Impossible. The amount of blood indicates that the victim's eye was removed before her death.
Ugh, before her death. Oh, man.
They carved it out while she was still alive?
Oh, I don't even want to think about what that'd be like.
Correct.
How would that be? Would you see your before the cord is... Like, you'd be in so much pain. But before the cord is severed, would your vision suddenly start going all crazy as the eye is taken out and moved before they cut the cord? Ugh. Ugh.
Multiple puncture wounds to the front of the torso.
Bruce Lee Island. Yes, oh right! I think I remember that. I've seen one of those.
Cause of death? Blood loss from these wounds.
So she died from the
Body
stabs.
temperature and rigor mortis indicate the time of death was approximately 6 hours ago. That would place the crime occurring around 5 p.m.
Several puncture wounds, but no cuts or tears. That means...
The victim was probably stabbed with something pointed and smooth, like an ice pick.
no serrated edge.
What was that?
Analyzing the source of the sound. Sonic analysis indicates the sound originated from inside the merry-go-round's central column.
It's a bomb! Get out of here!
Inside the column?
Go! But I wasn't done looking. Oh, wait. Oh, hey. That unlocked more speech options. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I definitely did. I couldn't tell where it came from, though.
Maybe you should get yourself a cybernetic eye. That sound just now.
A sound? I didn't hear anything.
A local cop. Oh, okay. So she could hear it. She's further away, and you can... Although, I guess technically she doesn't have anything covering her ears, whereas he does. That sound just now.
You heard it too, sir? I wonder what it was.
Inspector for Metro. I hope he finds a lead. It's inspecting the scene now. Yeah, it pretty much just reset what we had seen before. That's okay. The noise came from inside.
Date, use me to see through the column.
Nate, hello. How you doing? I will offer you a cheers. Ding. I am having some lovely mixed berry cider tonight as well. Made with locally sourced apples from Ontario. Maybe not fully local, but within Canada. Yay!
Utilize the X-ray mode.
The what? Can I use this X-ray mode on people? I see something. We could just playing some art. Oh my goodness. Still not tired of it, eh?
Oh no.
It appears as though someone is inside.
You must have quite the base by now. Go to a restaurant with a few of your boys tonight? Ooh, nice. I threw down my umbrella and ran to the pillar.
Hey, wait!
Shut up!
Out of my way. I pushed him aside and ran up on the platform.
Hey, I know you're in there. If you can hear me, say something.
No reply. Looking closely, I found a small handle on the column. I grabbed it hard and tried to pull it open.
It won't budge.
Ah, that's like, I think that's the same sound effect almost as in the Zero Escape games where they're trying to open those damn doors. You beat the first world. How do you beat a world in Ark? I don't actually know. I just thought you popped down and then it's just sandbox.
It may be locked from the inside.
The newly released world that came on console. Ooh, nice, nice.
Damn it. Hey, whoever's in there,
Oh,
stay
damn.
back.
Does that fire bullets? Oh, wait. They have a pick.
Izuki.
Oh, he knows her as well. Let's just give sound effects used in this game. Oh, nice. I mean, if you've got the assets and the audio quality is good, why not use them? Like, I've noticed a lot of streams, people dying and so on, are actually used through a lot of different games. It's the exact same one, and so on. So I believe it's like a sound asset package that companies can purchase to use in their games. A lot of people will be like, oh, this sounds good, and they just use it. Whoa, that's trippy. What's happening? Ooh, a memory, I suppose.
What is this place?
Supplemental files are probably fine to read. Oh, nice. Okay, good to know. Thank you. Because you go to and defeat bosses on the island. Ah, okay. This for Switch? Yeah, that's where I first played the demo for it. But I was always wanting it on PC, which it was on PC as well. But from the demo that I played, it seemed to run fine. It was a little less frames than, say, the PC's game, which understandable, but otherwise it seemed to run pretty good. Anna, hello! Peekaboo! I see you, Anna. I see you. I felt weird doing that. Welcome. So you guys had some of those Zero Escape sales? Yes. I got this back when it was 50%, and then of course, several months later, because I hadn't gotten to playing it yet, I wanted to finish all the Zero Escape first. Then it went on to 60%, so I missed out on that. But oh well, that's okay.
This is your dream.
I'm me.
Correct. You are Date.
And you are?
You're a dream girl. A skeleton!
You're...
Oh my. Are you grinding a skeleton? The heck's going on? I'm so
Where do I even
confused.
start with this?
I'm so confused. How about that 3000? Oh, baby. Yeah, man, you have no idea how excited I am for that. Because I'm using a 1080 Ti. I skipped the 20 series, which thank goodness I did. I was this close to getting a 2080 Ti though, because on Black Friday last year, the price dropped by about 300 for the one that I wanted, which was a good chunk. Went from like 1700 down to 1500 Canadian. So I almost got that then, but then I was like, there were rumors that Nvidia was releasing a 3090 some point this year. So I figured, okay, I'll suck it up and wait. This way I can save up that entire time to purchase their flagship model. Have I tried that Among Us game? I haven't tried it yet, no. Too silly. Well, I try it. It's okay, I haven't either. Too many streams of it, not your cup of tea yet. Yeah, especially when they bought them lately, right? The Among Us, it looks interesting. I played Project Winter, which is another thing kind of like that, except you're people, and it's better graphics, and there's more stuff to do, I think.
I can answer all of your queries.
Oh dear. Fun part of people. Yeah, that's the thing, right? You need a group of people for it to be really enjoyable. I tried playing Project Winter. I played with Lance of the North and some other people one time, and that was a lot of fun. But then Lance and I were trying to play it with just other randoms a few times, and it's just not nearly as enjoyable. I played it once by myself, and just like with that game, I don't think it's going to be as enjoyable. Had enough friends playing it. Yeah, exactly. 380 with a 4K monitor. Well, that's just the thing. I'm running on a 1440p. I can run all games on max settings. I do have a G-Sync up to 1440 hertz. However, on max settings at 1440p, I can't get up to that 144 hertz on all games. I can get 60 generally, or around there, which is still good. But when you have a G-Sync monitor with that much hertz, you want that nice refresh, right? And then our friends play games. I know.
All right.
I know.
Who are you?
Oh, she doesn't know. But that's the thing. The 390, you're supposed to be able to do like a 8K at 60. Did they say it? No, 30 FPS. Or is it 60? I don't remember. So that, I'm assuming that also means that with the 390, you should be able to do 4K at 144 hertz, which would be glorious. So at that point, I'm going to probably, because I've been saving for like a year or more, like waiting specifically for this card, I'm probably going to get that 390. And then from there, once I have that, then I will upgrade one of my monitors here, because I've got my 140 here, and then my 180p right here. And my 180p keeps blinking on and off randomly, because it's almost dead. Better for dancing 50 minutes, just exhausted. Yes. I see thinking, what? It's different resolutions that make things look pretty. Rather than the demo. Yeah, and let's be honest, 8K high FPS monitors aren't really going to be a thing for a while. 8K 144, I'm sorry, 4K 144 are only just starting to come around. For reasonable prices, I must say.
I'm me, of course.
I know that voice. Iba?
Indeed.
Iba. Oh, okay, so the A is silent. Mind your box TV? Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, box TVs, you can actually get really nice specs for a decent price, too.
Why do you look like a fluorescent shrimp?
What are you talking about? I must look so cute that you've lost your mind. Under normal circumstances, I would lecture you about your awful taste, but...
You know, he's not wrong. She's got the lights going bloop, bloop, bloop. Rainbow shrimp.
What are you doing in my dream?
You called me. My consciousness and your own are linked. This is why I appear in your dreams. Consider me an alter ego.
How odd would that be? Having an AI that can come into your dreams and influence them.
But I shouldn't waste time explaining further. You will have forgotten this by the time you wake up. I will discuss this with you soon, when you're awake.
You'll be sitting there, you'll have one of those naughty dreams one day. Your AI's in there taking part, and then you're going to forget about it during the day. Then suddenly the AI will pip up, like so. How about those fun times last night, eh? You're like, what are you talking about? Yeah, when you went and did this with me, it was glorious. It was like, whoa! Exactly, why can't they just sit outside on the porch and watch the bugs? Ooh, man, back in the day, back when I lived in a hamlet. Or actually, no, wait, we had an acre of land and we were by ourselves one point. We had a riding lawnmower. Oh man, and there's frogs everywhere and snails. Wild snails everywhere. Oh man, those were the times. No Pokemon Go. Oh gosh, yes. I look like a fluorescent shrimp, damn you. There, this will be my little, my fluorescent thing. I can't make it stick, I'm sorry. There we go. There. Tape measure. Back to your childhood. Clubhouses, I never lived or had friends really to do that. Trying to sort out my situation, but my brain isn't cooperating. Must be because I'm sleeping right now. So things that I should know. I can't remember. My head is all fuzzy. I'm not my usual self. It's like I'm inside someone else's head. What a strange feeling.
Putting that aside, do you recognize this room?
Oh gosh, the pie on the windowsills that you see in the old movies and cartoons for it to air out and cool off. I agree. I always thought that was really weird because anybody worth their salt pretty much knows you're attracting all those damn wasps and everything, flies, and God, clubhouses from the wood fence. Oh, nice. Now that being said, where we lived, it was Ontario that was heavily forested. This is another place I lived. I know, I lived so many different places in Canada. Lots of moving throughout childhood, thus why I have a hard time making friends. I'm not used to sticking in one place very long. So then, in school, we would find all these logs and stuff that from trees that fell down or giant sticks and stuff, and we would actually go kind of stack them up to try and make little lean-tos. Or one time, we had someone bring in fishing line. We were creating log traps. Oh god. We almost hit a great theater when he came into our little area. Because we trapped it so this way nobody could break our little log structure. And so he walked in, not seeing. His foot hit one of the traps. Pushed the thing, and this big branch came down, swung down, and just landed in front of him like this close to his face. He's like, what the? And just kind of backed off and left. But then I think they told the teachers because that was dangerous, understandably. They came over like, what the hell are you doing? Yeah, good times.
No, not at all.
I suppose that's fine. Let us begin.
Jump in and out to get it. Ooh, nice. Oh, can't existed back then. I know, you know, such a responsible child.
Begin what?
Yes. What are you doing?
Somnium scan. Activate.
Oh, sweet. You can tell we're going anime mode now. Electric shrimp powers, go!
Got it.
Never jumped off a roof? I've been on a roof, but I haven't jumped off, usually because our roofs were pretty high. And, oh wait. Wait, one winter. Did we? Because we had to go shovel off a roof. And then we might have jumped down into the snow after because it wasn't that far. Because there's a ton of snow. Maybe. But Hannah, have you ever poured gasoline over a giant ant's nest? I'm talking like this wide and up to this tall of an ant nest. It was crazy. Army ants. Oh my goodness. And to get rid of them, because they were getting into the house and everything, we had to go out there, pour gas on it, stir it up. They're all angry, like, and then lit it up, and all the crackling, all good times.
God, what?
For a high school party, it was a one-time experience. Ooh.
I have completed a scan of your somnium, your dream world.
Oh, that door's chain
My
closed.
simulations have encountered several mental locks.
Mental lock number 1.
Mental locks?
Have you already forgotten? Even your critical thinking abilities have dulled.
Huh?
In short, Somnium is a world built from the deepest recesses of your consciousness.
Mental lock number 2.
This world is divided into several layers. Each layer stands upon a foundation, a base component.
Oh dear. That way. Football, wrestled. Nice. I mean, being it just means that you're able to be active and out there and having fun with it, right? And that you enjoyed yourself, and that's the important thing.
Think of these foundations as mental blocks, or simply locks for convenience. Mental locks must be broken before we can proceed deeper into consciousness.
Can play basketball, watch the games with the boys. You see, I was never a sports person, though. I tried. I was in one not provisional, but I was in the grade school's basketball team one time. I was benched the entire time. It was good. It was lovely. I don't think I played a single game. I was just there so this way you had the required amount of people. Good times.
The truth is always hidden within the
Until you
deepest
develop
layers.
them boobies. Oh. It's tough, right? Because yeah, once you start developing the lady bits, all the boys who are getting the testosterone stuff are like, oh, what's that? Whoa. And then of course, you know, the way they look at you is going to be different now.
Therefore, we must...
Remove the mental locks?
Correct.
So I just need to turn on all the lights and open the door? Shouldn't be too hard.
Don't be so sure. Appearances in this world can be deceiving.
Her hand is throwing me off. The fact that her rest of her body is solid, but she's got this translucent hand. The boys come to the yard. No, they either not tackle you or just go for the... Oh. Yeah, I'm trying to tackle you. Oh, it's touch football. It doesn't say where I could / can't touch. Yeah. Why you have them? Well, you see, Nate, this way. Just think of it this way. You like the movies, but you've got your own pair. Well, you don't need to go anywhere else, right? You just sit there and have fun. It was great, you know?
Let's start with the door. Please direct me to the door and give me instructions.
Go open the door.
I see. So I can do whatever I want with you in this world.
Oh, that smile as he says that. Look at that. He's like, yes, whatever I want with you. Like it's not your cup of tea. Yeah, it's... Yeah.
Well, I suppose that is true, but...
All right, let's do this.
Wait, Date. Yes, Date. Date's dream world, and this strange and surreal dream. Trust the light to wake up Date. Uncomfortable and unnatural. Well, I mean, ultimately, being braless is the way to go, right? Because then your body's able to develop naturally the muscles needed to hold the breast in the proper positions and everything as well. Whereas with a bra, it's doing the supporting for you so your body doesn't develop the muscle properly, and let alone the breathing, right? Your body needs to breathe from times. You can't just have like heavy cloth all over yourself and just, yeah. Oh, I'm going to miss something. Yeah, the bra causes back problems. Interesting. I didn't realize that's... Unlocking the mental locks will allow you to travel deeper into the dream. Unlocking all of them will reveal important information. The guide to unlocking the mental locks is displayed in the upper left corner. First, move Aiba closer. Or Aiba, sorry. Aiba closer to the door and investigate. Oh, I control her! Whee! Okay, so first of all, I accidentally clicked past one thing. Oh no, it doesn't say what those tutorials were. That's fine. First of all, what's up with this? Oh man, it's a cool guy skeleton. Oh, never mind. It looked like it had shades for a moment, but it does not. Oh, it's got blood in the... I see.
A door locked with a padlock.
When investigating things, you can choose from a number of options to give Aiba instructions. For now, have Aiba investigate the door. Alright, you have fun with that, Lurk. Thanks for stopping by, Anna.
It appears all I have to do is open this door.
You can re-access the tutorial in the appendix. Alright, thank you. I'll take a look in a moment. Oh yeah, that's right, Aiba.
I can't touch it.
She did that just a little bit too long.
That is to be expected. Dreams are not bound by logic. This is Date's Somnium, a reality built by dreams.
My Somnium?
I see. Your mental faculties must be hazy because your body is currently sleeping. I suppose I will have to explain.
I'd rather you not disturb my precious sleep.
Shut up and listen!
What is my sleep?
Date, look at that. The places where the light touches have become colored. Perhaps those parts are now tangible. Every human mind is unique. Every human dream has its own set of rules.
Oh man, are we going to be dream hopping?
Let's see.
If you understand these rules, the dream world itself becomes malleable. Who was that?
I don't know.
You must know. This is your dream. It is created from your memories.
I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea who that was.
You may
Where's
remember upon
Leonardo?
reflection.
I know, right?
I need to give you commands that will unlock the mental locks, right?
Indeed, but it is difficult to predict exactly how an object will behave in Somnium. Think outside the box. Trying different actions will help solve the problem.
Now, what should I have you do?
Don't forget that I have a veto.
Veto. Boo. The Somnium world, you are able to investigate objects that have a floating name. New object has appeared. Move Aiba over to it and investigate. Okay, so first of all, glossary. Or whatever. What's this file? Oh. File allows you to read information about people you've spoken to or terms you've heard. It is updated as the story advances. Oh dang, look at all this information. Police officer of Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. Likes classic cars. Curry. Bonito. Pelvises? Who puts that as their like? Pelvises. Dislikes soft-boiled eggs, punk kids, and ghosts. Collects vintage magazines. Reaction time increases 3.6 times under certain conditions. Silencer. Date uses the science machine to dive into the minds of suspects of persons of interest. He lost his eye 6 years ago, but it replaced it with a prosthetic eye, which houses an advanced artificial intelligence known as AI Ball. He also lost all his memories past 6. Oh my goodness, freaking heck. Another person. Ace! Female according to settings. Likes insects, spiders, crustaceans. And 10101111101. Dislikes dirty jokes. Aw, man. Hobbies. Sneaks outside of Date's eye socket while he's sleeping and makes mischief. Gotcha. One last person I want to check out is Boss. Commander of ABIS. Likes wine, gourd, dolls. Anything black. Dislikes happy families? Ex-boyfriends, MPD's director. Decluttering and organizing. Likes going to clubs. Skills grasping people's weaknesses. Applying pressure, making them obey. She is clearly a dominatrix at night. Boss is Date's direct supervisor and longtime friend. She appears to be an easygoing optimist with a carefree attitude. But she is as cunning as a fox with a quick wit. Okay. Oh wait, there was the appendix. That's what we were talking. That's what we were trying to look for. Your mode. Oh man. Feature of IBA's similar to fluoroscopy. Earth is constantly oh my gosh. Inundated with cosmic rays from space. Cosmic rays contain X-rays, and IBA is able to detect these X-rays that have passed through objects and see them, because it works along the same logic as an X-ray machine. You unfortunately cannot use it to see panties. Damn. These are all just a few things. They're not really what I was thinking and looking about. Oh wait, there's the tips. Maybe that's what it was. Sure. Well, whatever. We're good. We're good. Other digital plans are confirmed. Oh, nice. This girl in front of us pretty much owns the restaurant. Ooh, exciting. What are you going to do? What are you going to eat? What kind of restaurant? What are the foods? Me and my panties. Oh man, no way. That's for me to enjoy, and for you just to wonder about. I don't know. I can't really see those being comfortable for a guy though, right? Like boxers are nice and comfortable. It's easy breezy, wonderful. Wouldn't panties be far more constricting? Winter iris.
A winter iris.
What?
Do you not recognize it? This is an iris that blooms in winter.
A flower.
Oh,
Its name.
authentic Thai food. Grab or smell? Let's try smelling it.
Hey, I didn't know you could smell.
I can't. I'm pantomiming. Isn't it easier to visualize this way?
Sure. Whatever. Not enough.
Pardon?
Harder. You gotta smell it harder.
What? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Amazing suction. Bravo. Marvelous.
What are you experiencing so regularly to cause this to happen in your dreams?
You were able to touch it.
It's gonna have the same sexual innuendo, is it? Yep.
Correct.
So, I just need to keep this up?
Something like that.
Huh? You can check your progress on the left side of the screen. Your actions just now advanced your progress. Reach the end to clear the Somnium. Give you the controls in the menu. Possibly higher amounts. Yes, I mean, not only was that a straight up panty shot, but I think it was quite detailed.
A switch. The thorns are gone.
Let's turn on the switch.
Now I can activate the switch.
Ooh, more lights.
Isn't this rewarding, Date? Another place you can touch.
I mean, if we can get along that same height of comedy gold as the Junpei Akane elevator scene, mwah, it'd be perfect.
I would rather be sleeping.
And just a porn game without the porn. Ooh. What the heck? Turned on the light. You unlocked the turn on the light mental lock. But there's another mental lock in this Somnium. Unlock the next mental lock using the guide. Open the door as a lead. Always check the tutorial by going to the menu file appendix. Miss Akane, Junpei can frick off. Well, I mean, if this was, you know, the original Junpei wasn't too bad. It was when he became that emo Junpei that was like, I don't know, man.
A floor lamp shaped like a rose.
Kick. Turn off light. Lift up. Let's kick it. Oh.
You don't have to kick it so hard.
Give it everything you've got. That's my motto.
Didn't even budge.
I saw the skeleton's skull move slightly. Hey, Date, are we gonna get him too? Huh?
Just so excited.
What are you, a thug?
A basket. I cannot see inside it.
Search. Wear basket. Tackle. She's clearly has to wear the basket.
Leave it to me.
Put it on your head.
It
Wait,
is
what?
dark. I cannot see anything.
I see a dumb AI and a skeleton.
Check out this wine next.
A glass of wine.
Smell, investigate, have a sip. Drink it. Get you drunk.
Leave it to me.
And how the Japanese voice acting is here. I mean, the English is pretty smooth, so I could see the Japanese one doing pretty well.
Hey!
I feel kind of good.
Why isn't AI getting drunk?
Why do I have to listen to Date diss me all the time?
Oh no.
Oh, she's annoying when she's drunk. Someone else can come take her.
A skeleton. It appears to be bleeding from the left eye.
Hit. Talk. Let's try hitting it. Smack it.
Know this, skeleton. I harbor no grudges against you.
What?
Hi, yeah! What?
Liba, look! The wall!
What have I done? This was a mistake, I'm sorry! Oh god, what have I done? I thought I was just, oh, oops. You have died.
Do you have an irrepressible urge for destruction you've been holding back all this time?
Even if I
Bad
did,
indication.
adults have to learn moderation, you know. Who is he?
Are you sure you don't know?
I don't know. He looks like some old man.
You could describe him a little more generously.
Boss sleep talking. A hidden item? Insomnia? There's always one, somewhere. No more, I can't eat anymore, I'm stuffed. Hidden item, you say? Hidden item. Like this?
What?
I guess that would be the hidden item. Huzzah! Jump down the hole? Oh, okay. A gun?
A gun came out of the skull?
Let's investigate this gun.
Why is there a gun in this house?
This house has a
That's the key.
skeleton in it. Anything can happen.
Yeah, it's the skeleton key?
I hear it's common in the Kyushu area. In fact, it is said that they place hand grenades in the egg cartons in their refrigerators.
Who did you hear that from?
A gun.
Let's pick it up.
It won't go off?
It should be fine.
Bam, 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 bam.
Look at this hot magnum. I could ventilate some crooks with this thing.
Don't get excited.
Remind you of anyone?
No.
A door locked with a padlock.
Put, put a gun in the keyhole. I want to shoot it first.
Leave it to me. There are two kinds of people in the world. Those who open doors.
Just pull the trigger.
You got lucky. A door locked with a... Do you think something this size would fit?
Might fit if you work it in a little.
God damn it.
Try just the tip.
I suppose. I see. The gun was the key.
Well, well, well. It seems I was key in helping us escape.
Okay, that's it. This dream is over.
I suppose this dream is over then. Guess I'll wake up now.
Good.
That's what she said. Oh, yeah.
I'll open it.
Wait, is that a gun? He's holding a gun. He's gonna shoot himself? Is it his dad? Wait, was that somebody on the floor? Oh, oh. Is that me? Before I got my white hair and other eye? Ooh. Awaken! Open the door with the gun-shaped key. So trippy. So trippy. Day 2, Saturday. Police headquarters. Saturday, 9:21 a.m. They were having fun with the transition graphics. It looks neat. Whoa. Not how I imagined her office.
Good morning, Date. I was waiting for you.
Are those bags of candy on the wall? Bags. Bags hanging on a rack. Inside the bags are masks, like for costume parties. Apparently it's not candy. Very interesting. Like your 8-year PowerPoint. Oh, man. And streamers? Does she have like a birthday or something? Shelves. A chair. The entrance. A tombstone. Rip. There are wine bottles lined up. A cabinet. So descriptive. Police Officer Mannequin.
Have you met my partner? This is my childhood friend, Mario. He's a good listener. I tell him all my stories when I get lonely.
This was the moment I started to worry about Boss's mental health.
talks?
Boss's friend, Mario. Secretly, it must be a sex doll that she just has dressed up so nobody else will know. Production values in comparison to ZTD? Oh. A flag with big catch on it. What's the differences in them so far?
Overall length of 15.35 inches, width of 8.8, height of 5.35, and a body weight of just a hair over 830 grams. This RC car has friction dampers on the front and rear axles as well.
Damn.
How do you know all this stuff?
I used to be a flag girl for RC car racing in my glory days.
An RC car. She knows her stuff. Soccer ball.
Looking at that reminds me of my old boyfriend from high school.
So Boss's old love interest must have been an athlete. Interesting. Soccer ball. The volleyball. GTD was like crowdfunded or something in fairness. Don't know the specifics. Murderous robots that are wearing skin masks.
You think it's true that a Tanuki's ball sack can stretch up to 10 square feet?
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
The Tanuki statue. I'm guessing she's referring to that one anime. Oops. Happy birthday banner decoration. That birthday party was a while ago, though. A bookshelf full of files and binders, but I don't know of what. It's got books, manga, movies, games, all sorts of stuff. What does she do in here? Bookshelf has a ton of things stuffed in it. A pumpkin carved like a jack-o'-lantern.
You ever wonder why we call all our pumpkins Jack? What if that pumpkin's name was Bill? Sorry, it was funnier in my head.
A pumpkin. A Soba restaurant door curtain. Darts machine. Electronic darts game.
Why do you have this?
So if we're trapped down here when World War III starts, we'll have something to do.
Electronic darts game. She has a computer on her desk. The type that has a monitor built in. Boss's desk. There are stickers all over the front. Lots of stuff to look at, I gotta say.
Are you
Skis.
familiar with the murder case at the resort called Spur?
Skis. Snowboard. Public bath door curtain. A police poster. A map on the wall. A boy band poster?
Yup. They're all my husbands.
Uh-huh.
Boss is single, by the way. Mysterious mask is displayed on the wall.
That's my grandpa's death mask.
The guy had a huge face.
Boss's grandfather's death mask.
That's been here a while.
I mean, Christmas comes every year, right? It's a pain taking that thing down and putting it up again.
Decorated Christmas tree. Has been here since the first time I was in this room. So it looks like she just doesn't like redecorating. Souvenir from some rural town? I haven't seen one of these in a while. And adorning the wall. A plaster figure. The lifesaver. Stationary bike for indoor training. A
I
symbol.
use that thing for stress relief sometimes.
I know. I can hear it all the way down the hall.
Triangular ruler. Okay then. A lot of stuff hanging on the coat hanger. Already looked at all the cabinets. Poster. Alright, looks like we've investigated everything within this room.
Reminds me of you, boss. You have many faces, one inside the other. No matter how deep you go, you'll never get to the real you.
Matryoshkas eventually end, though. You get to the last one, the smallest one, like a child. That's the real me.
That you're a child? A large
Like
key.
It reminds me of you, Date.
What? Name is Kaname. Kanji for key can be read as Kaname. That's not my real name. I don't know my real name. I don't know anything about myself past 6 years ago. Large key. Alright. Yay! A goddamn triangular ruler. It's a fucking square. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, boss. See, you still haven't cleaned this. Oh, wait, let's look at her first. She's sitting on the desk, casually. You haven't cleaned this place
Where
up.
do you think you are, Agent?
Metro Police Building in Kasumigaseki, Chiyoda District, Tokyo.
Underground. We're 6 stories underground.
Yeah, what about it?
No windows. It's suffocating in here. Dark and dreary all the time. So, I try to make my office colorful. Liven things up a little. It's like a party, right? I want it to feel fun in here.
Sure. About the case 6 years ago.
Hey, remember the case you brought up yesterday? The one that happened 6 years ago?
Date, forget about it.
What?
It's been a long time since I've been at a crime scene, and I got a little carried away, and... Look, it was a slip of the tongue, okay? Shouldn't have said anything.
So this wasn't in the demo. Everything, it was that theme park. It was all condensed into an investigation right away as well. So it looks like they added some stuff in between.
That just makes me want to know even more.
That case has nothing to do with this one.
But it might. Last night you said this could be a copycat crime.
Yes, that's my point. It might be a copycat killer, but it can't be the same killer. That's impossible. Literally impossible. So it's not necessary for you to know about past cases. It would only cloud your judgment.
Yes, but you would then be able to know what they are trying to imitate and thus gain a better understanding.
I don't accept that.
Just give it up, Date.
No, about the case 6 years ago.
I wouldn't tell you even if my life depended on it. Even if you took me to the finest club in Kabukicho and showered me in Dom P, my lips are sealed.
But why, boss?
It's top secret, classified.
It was that bad, huh?
If that's how you want to interpret it.
About that case 6 years ago.
Give it a rest, Date. You keep prying into this, and I'll hit you with a sexual harassment complaint.
Oh, damn it.
This isn't harassment or sexual.
I can make it sexual.
Oh, damn.
It appears you wouldn't have an issue with that. I can detect your thoughts, remember?
Thank you for your input, Iva.
I mean, let's be honest. She's pretty hot, right? About that case 6 years ago.
Just promise me you'll let this go, okay?
Can't do.
It's a delicate issue, even more delicate than my patience. So drop it. That's an order. Understood?
About that case 6 years ago. I'm definitely not going to get anything else out of her. She can be surprisingly stubborn sometimes. Fine. About Mizuki.
Interrogators say she hasn't said a word since we found her.
The doctors say she's traumatized. She can't speak.
Whoa, Nate. You want to hit her? Why would you do that? That's not nice. What's she done to you? Jeez.
She's seeing a specialist at Central Hospital right now.
Did you take her to the hospital after we found her?
Yeah.
Were you with her this whole time?
Hey, eyesight. We're looking at her right now.
You're like her legal guardian then.
No, she just lives with me.
Yuki Okira. The girl we found in the merry-go-round. She's 12 years old in the 6th grade. Really? She looks way older than that. Certainly circumstances brought us to live together, but we aren't blood related. Sort of like a stray cat that found her way into my home.
In any case, we're not going to get anything from her.
She's probably a dominatrix. You might get you don't understand, Nate. Dominatrix do the hitting to you. You don't interact with them. They smack you around. But how thick this plot is? Ooh, it's true. Could be anything here could be really important. Anything about Renju.
Have you picked up Renju yet?
He's at a police station nearby being interviewed. He's not a suspect yet, just standard procedure stuff.
Renju is Shoko's ex-husband and Mizuki's father. Not to mention, an old friend of mine.
I wonder what Renju was doing last night. I did call him a few times. He didn't answer.
He didn't?
No.
The local police tried his phone too, but they got the same result. No one was able to get a hold of him until this morning.
Then I would know, V. Oh, yeah, you know it.
We explained the situation to him, had him verify Shoko's corpse, and naturally started asking him questions.
What's the status of the investigation?
Who do you think I am, Date?
You're my boss? Commander of Abyss Metropolitan Police Department?
Abyss.
I mean, my name.
Huh. I honestly don't know. I've been calling you boss for 6 years, so...
Trust me, it's been more than 6 years.
I suffer from a memory disorder. I don't remember anything past 6 years ago. I've been having flashbacks recently. Fragments of my past.
Wait, what does your name have to do with our investigation?
Because if you knew me well enough, you wouldn't have to ask.
Ah, so, nothing to report then. Got it.
Are there any leads at all?
I don't know if I would call them leads.
What about the ice pick? The one we found in Mizuki's hand?
We were able to identify the manufacturer, but it's sold nationwide. It would be impossible to pin down the buyer.
Damn.
We did determine that the shape of the pick and the puncture wounds on the victim match perfectly. We also discovered that the blood on the pick is the victim's.
Meaning that ice pick was probably the murder weapon.
Almost definitely.
Thanks for touching that lady and ruining all the fingerprints. About the ice pick.
The pick Mizuki was holding? The only prints on it are hers. The evidence is really stacking up against her.
No. She couldn't have done it. That's impossible.
She probably ran up, was like, oh no, and pulled it out.
Well, then you better hurry up and clear her. She is
See
important to
what
you, right?
Is there any other information?
Let's see. We have some more information about the victim, Shoko Nadami. It's up on the database.
I don't know. It's bothering me how much she's switching her crossed legs.
Although it's probably nothing you don't already know.
Well, maybe not.
She's very
I haven't seen
fidgety.
her for over a year.
Still, you know more about her than anyone else on the case, right? It's part of the reason why I assigned you to this.
Nadami Shoko, 36 years old. Female. Residence, Meguro District.
Your boy Date and what appears to be bulletproof vest? Yeah.
Met Date Kaname 5 years ago through her husband, Okira Renju. Date and Renju were so-called old drinking buddies. Renju and Shoko had one child together, a daughter named Mizuki, the prime suspect of this case.
Well, she's only 12.
4 years ago, they were divorced. Shoko returned to using her maiden name, Nadami.
I should also give you this. It's a picture of Shoko. You'll need this when you're trying to get information, right? Since you don't have a cell phone.
I took Shoko's picture and put it in my pocket. Did we ever identify who called it in?
The person who reported the screaming?
Right.
Unfortunately, not yet.
What's the holdup?
They didn't identify themselves over the phone.
But you should have a location by now.
All we know is that it was a payphone.
A payphone? That's odd.
It is unusual. Whoever it was clearly didn't want us knowing their identity. They may have even been the killer.
Dun dun dun. Oh, what the hell? The hell? Imagine your eye could just go and do that. Pop out randomly. Get a life of its own.
Hello.
And then you're stuck with having to keep your eye closed.
No, not hello. I told you not to just pop out of nowhere like that.
I do not understand your concern. Boss knows me by now.
Well, still.
It's so small! What about... Alright, oh. I was looking at Aiba. What about Aiba?
Hey, boss, is it possible to do something about her personality?
Don't ask me. I didn't create her. Get Pewter to tinker with her.
Wasn't the AI ball your idea, though?
Yeah, but I didn't choose her personality or the way she talks. You can thank Pewter for that.
About I.
I've been thinking a lot lately. About myself. If I have another mind inside me, am I really me?
Ooh, we can
It
deep.
reminds me of something Arthur Rimbaud once wrote. I is another.
Meaning what?
You have to figure that out for yourself. That's the point.
About my eye.
Hey, so... about my left eye.
Now's not the time to talk about that.
About AI.
Hey, what does love mean to you?
Where is this coming from?
Just answer the question.
Let me guess. You're asking me because the Japanese word for love is I, right? Like a pun? I'm right, aren't I? You dork.
That hurts, you know.
She saw right through me. Who are you?
Is that a serious question? We've been partners for 5 years. You know who I am.
Why did you come out?
I haven't been getting a lot of exercise lately.
Like you need it.
You're joking, right?
It's been 5 years since we first met. One day I got called into the control room and Pewter, the engineer, showed it to me.
The official title is AI Ball.
Damn, we got someone from the Ginsu force here.
You may call her Aiba. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. An autonomous artificial intelligence birthed from collective nanotechnology. Its ability to think is controlled by a program we call the Wadjet system. Special Agent
Pokemon Go as
Date,
well.
from today forward, this is your partner. She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
Aiba's been living in my head ever since. She gathers info and runs analysis. She can also access wireless networks and hack into other computers. While she's in my eye socket, we communicate through an artificial nerve to my brain. Lets us talk without actually speaking. Which is smart. So why did you come out?
Okay, really now. What's the real reason you came out?
There is something I need to report to the boss.
To me?
Correct. I could have had the message relayed through Date, but that would have been less efficient. I concluded that it was better to have the both of you hear this together.
Aren't you wasting a lot of time explaining this?
Please listen quietly. I have determined who reported the crime.
Huh?
You have?
You know, you are kind of cute. Little something.
Aren't I? I receive that compliment frequently.
Oh, kind of cute like that. Okay.
Your attitude isn't, though.
So, am I cute or not cute?
I was joking.
I don't understand your joke. Can you explain what's funny about it?
Nope, not cute at all. But why? But you'd like an AI in your brain. It'd be dope. Do all kind of shit without even thinking too hard. I mean, that is true. Technically. If you have it helping you out and stuff. But at the same time, he wouldn't be able to shut it off. So what if it got really annoying? Who reported the crime?
I found the payphone that the caller used. It was near the location of the crime, Bloom Park. Thus, I decided to check the surveillance footage of any security cameras operating nearby.
So you found a way into that database.
That is correct. That area has little foot traffic, even less at night. The time of the report was around 9 p.m. Cameras only caught one person in the area around that time. I analyzed the footage and was able to obtain a facial recognition match. They were registered as a person of interest in the police database.
Oh my god, who was it?
I see.
Matsushita Ota, 24 years old, male.
How are they 24 years old, yet this other girl is 12? Ah.
I have marked his address on the map. That is all.
Date?
Way ahead of you, boss. Let's go, Iba.
Affirmative.
When you are able to visit a new destination, map will appear at the bottom right of the screen. Open up the map and select and pick a destination. Okay, back inside.
No,
I'm giving you an order.
does not compute.
I left eyeball as Iba. She sees things differently than I do. Oh, look at me turn my neck as I'm looking around. Head on a swivel. Down. Anyways. Matsushita Diner. Except as part of you, learn to like it. Whether you like it or not. At 18 a.m.
Oh, hello. I'm sorry we aren't open yet.
Oh, I'm not a customer.
I'm here to wreck up the place.
I'm here for something else. I'm with the MPD.
I flashed my badge. Yes, that's it.
Oh, heavens, no. Is my boy... Is Ota in trouble?
Calm down, ma'am. I'm just here to ask some questions.
She hurried out of the kitchen.
And you're Ota's...
She hurried out of the kitchen, a knife brandished within her hand, ready to strike.
His mother,
And your name, ma'am?
Mayumi Matsushita.
Miss Matsushita.
Oh, excuse me.
Before we talk, could I make a request?
Mm,
Can you put the knife away, please?
Could you put that knife down, please?
oh, goodness. Sorry.
Whether we want it or not, we've been stepped into a war with a cabal on Phobos? Say what? Naomi put the knife down on the table beside her. It's still shining. I take it. There's a knife on the table. Something is engraved on the handle. Let's zoom in on that baby. I can't read it.
A kitchen knife with a floral pattern.
And there's something written on the handle.
Mom, I love you always.
Oh, well, isn't that nice?
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary school. He knows how much I love flowery designs. I've used it every single day since he gave it to me. Oh, it's more than just a kitchen knife. It means the world to me.
A round
A
chair.
large jellyfish.
Sure. It's a large jellyfish in the middle of this restaurant here.
Round chair. A table. There's a menu on the table.
Kuroda Kazuaki's cheek boiled in red wine.
Let's hope that's not what it sounds like.
There's a menu on the table. Disposable chopsticks.
Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
It says Mayumi's black sauce.
Neither of us can figure out what that sauce is. A Destiny reference. Oh, I see, I see. I am not a Destiny man. Beer cases. A stool. A bookshelf. It's got stickers on the side of it. A lucky cat statue.
What the hell?
Are you unfamiliar with the superstition? Imitating a cat's meow to a lucky cat statue grants that person happiness and luck.
Is that right?
Lucky cat statue. Nothing but a window. A beer ad on the wall.
She's cute.
You have zero standards, Kaname Date.
I don't know. I'd say that she could be cute. Menus written on the wall in Tenzaku paper. An old CRT
Think that
television.
thing gets any channels?
Unlikely. I do not detect any tuners or antennas.
CRT TV. Nothing's playing on it.
That is the autograph of Iruka from Dark Zone Kalimas.
Who?
Some celebrity's autograph. Posters, more chairs, more everything. Oh, but it's a mop! Quick! It's dangerous. A mop. A bucket!
Does this remind you of your delinquent youth?
Hey now, don't judge a book by its cover. Besides, I have no memory of my youth. I wouldn't know.
Better not kick the bucket! I can see the kitchen area past the counter. The counter. Look at it again. A knife with a floral pattern. The words "Mom, I love you always" are carved on the handle. Okay. A kid's chair. A swinging door.
A swimming door.
A swinging door.
Do you want
Package.
to see? It was delivered a little while ago.
Any idea what's inside it?
It's bound to be merchandise from that horrible succubus. She forces Oda to buy them. I know it.
Let's check it out. It's a cardboard box. There's a delivery slip attached to it. From Amazon.co.Japan.
The sender is Great Grin.
A popular online store.
The product description reads, solid model.
Oh boy.
We should look inside. Use the X-ray mode.
X-ray! Kind of hot statue. Oh, baby, yeah, you know that's the stuff.
Now, what is this?
A solid PVC model of a person, known as a figure.
Something's written on the base.
The letters appear to be some kind of metal. The permeability of X-ray vision should make them legible.
A set.
No? That's triggering something within
Allow
me.
me to investigate. A moment, please.
Interesting. A set. Package for Oda. Damn description says something about a solid model. That's interesting. Nothing else to look at. Still green. We'll have to come back to it. Azamon, yes. Yes, Azamon. Is it actually Azamon? Oh yeah, you're right, it is Azamon. Ah! My mind corrected it to Amazon because the whole logo and everything is so well. Again, praise on your completionist tendencies. I don't know what you're talking about. I know. I'm sitting here like it's still green. I need to know. I need to know. Low table. Small sitting cushion.
This reminds me of the funniest props compilation I saw.
You reached pretty far back for that reference.
Small sitting cushion. I know, like, you don't need to look at all these things. You don't. You really don't. It says good luck. Well, who knows what kind of hilarious hijinks can come from
That's just
it.
the calendar. Thank goodness we have that. Otherwise, I wouldn't know what year it is. I'm kidding, of course.
November, but the calendar says January. Looking closely at it, even the year is wrong. This is old. Old calendar on the wall. Okay, I think that's everything. Now it's bothering me that this is still green! Where? Oh, look at her first. Oda's mother. Where's your husband?
I think he went to buy some ingredients. He comes and goes all the time without telling me. This is nothing new.
About the weather.
The rain last night was pretty bad, wasn't it?
The rain? Oh, right, yes.
How does she not know about the rain? Tell me about your restaurant.
Oh, it's just a little diner. But not to toot my own horn or anything. We do get quite a lot of customers here.
You're worse than discussing weather is small talk. I mean, if you're generally talking about the weather because you had something crazy happen last night, sure, you know, I get it. Crazy amount of hail. Mine were the size of golf balls. Did anything of yours get shattered or broken? By the way, I sell insurance.
I manage it with my husband, but it can get pretty hectic during lunchtime.
Peculiar.
What?
This establishment is near the Kawasaki district that's been off limits for 8 years.
Why is it off limits?
That could mean... Never mind.
Huh?
How long have you been here?
Oh, about 30 years now.
Guilty, throw her in the
We
slammer.
had to borrow a lot of money to get started, but back then, everyone was willing to lend you money.
What about Shoko? Just ask her about Shoko, just in case. I brought out the picture of Shoko and showed it to Mayumi.
Does this woman look familiar to you?
No, I don't recognize her. Who is she?
No one. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, she's a no one. Is Oda here?
That boy. He's been hanging out at this office building lately.
What kind of office?
Oh, what was it? It's a place where irresponsible young men hang out. Nonconformists and the like.
What, like gangsters?
Oh, heavens, no, nothing like that. Ota wouldn't go to a place like that.
Then...
Oh, I remember.
A strip club.
It's a production office, an entertainment company.
What's the name of the company?
What was it? I'm sorry, my memory's been so spotty lately.
Why does Oda hang out there?
Because there's a goddess there.
What?
Ota says it all the time. A goddess. More like a witch, if you ask me.
A witch, huh?
Yes! A witch put a spell on my poor Ota. Makes him spend all his money on her. You see that box over there?
The one on the table?
Yes. Just look. You'll see what I mean.
Maybe I'll have something else. So there's witch working there?
Yes. That good-for-nothing temptress works for that entertainment group. She's an idol.
Do you know her name? I'm assuming it's not witch.
Her name? I don't remember. I just call her the witch.
Alright, we're getting nowhere. She doesn't remember the talent or the company.
Even I am at a loss.
Yeah.
Can you call him?
Call him?
Yes. Does he have a cell phone?
A cell phone? Why would he need a cell phone if we have a phone at the house?
He doesn't have one?
He'd better not. Waste of money.
You can abandon this line of questioning, Date. Ota does have a phone. I found his number.
Call it.
I have already attempted to call multiple times. There is no connection.
How nice is it that your eyeball can call for you?
Either the phone is
But do you
off,
want it or not?
he has no reception.
Let's hope he's not face down in a gutter somewhere.
That would be unsanitary, as well as a violation of waste disposal codes. Date, I found some information about the figure.
There we go.
A-Set is the name of a popular female musician.
That sounds like our witch. Is A-Set a group name?
No, it is a single artist.
An A-Set figure, huh?
Correct.
What's the name of her talent agency?
Lemniscate.
Sorry, what?
I repeat, Lemniscate.
Odd.
Renju owns that company.
Correct.
Excuse me. Does the name Lemniscate ring a bell?
Oh, yes! That's where Ota goes.
Iba, bring the car around.
At once.
About this idol. She mentioned a box. Zoom in on this kitchen knife again. Son of a bitch! Why are you green? I guess for Oda. Photo. The photo. I can tell what's on it from here. Yep. It's really like flowers. Zoom. Oh gosh.
Family photo, huh?
Mayumi and Ota, when they were younger. The other person appears to be Ota's father.
It looks odd. Family photo. Looks like Oda and his mother and father. Take this knife. Take it. Take the knife. Oh, okay, never mind. It's gone now. Not green anymore. Why is this package still green? I give up after this. Oh, wait. Oh, I could. That's slip. Description says something about solid model. I needed to examine the slip in X-ray mode as well. That's what it was. Wondering, is it going to say something else, something special? I needed to know. Go to Lemniscate. Lemniscate, Saturday, 11:45 a.m. Oh,
That's
dang.
it?
Correct.
Are you Ota Matsushita?
Who are you?
I showed him my badge.
I'm from the MPD.
The police?
Better hide all that illegal porn you got there. So far, a sofa. It's a sofa. It's a sofa. A plant.
Dante, look! Ants! Look at them go! Yay!
You need to have a discussion about your obsession with insects.
A plant. Ants! A large window. Do you want ants? Because that's how you get ants. Now look at the lights. No. Okay. Abstract painting. There's an abstract painting hung up.
What is that supposed to be?
I do not know.
There's an abstract, incomprehensible painting hung up. From this far back, it almost looks like the world map. Reception desk. That's the reception desk. The company's logo. I'm disengaged. Receptionist. There's a receptionist with huge breasts sitting behind the desk. There's a receptionist with huge breasts sitting. There's a receptionist with huge breasts. Huge breasts. Breasts. There are huge breasts behind the desk. What a typical guy way of thinking.
That is a high stool.
A high school?
No, Date.
There are high stools around the table. It's a high table. A door. There's probably an office back there. Promotional videos of the agency's talent are playing. Nothing dirty, though. This isn't that kind of company. Promotional videos of the agency's talent are playing. Agency. Oh, the poster! The scratch poster! Ah! Nice. I wonder if there's anything else that we'll recognize here. That looks familiar, too. Is that supposed to be Toko? Not noticing anything else. But yeah, the scratch poster. Ah, love it. Love it. That callback though, exactly. Oh, love it. Vending machine. The background, that one reminds you of Danganronpa. It does, like right there. The background and the pose reminds me of a Danganronpa. That reminds me of like Catherine. A vending machine full of drinks. Lots of magazines in that rack. Let's see. How to take a girl home in just 2 minutes. I think I'll take a look at that. Lots of magazines in that rack. A low table in front of the sofa.
Hey, Aiba. What do you think would happen if I flip this table over right now?
It would come out of your salary.
You're probably right. Guess I won't.
A low table in front of the sofa. Ota's
Can
laptop.
I reach over and break that thing in half?
If you can pay for the damages.
Damn it.
Ota's laptop. So remember when Aiba was asking him if he had destructive tendencies hidden within him? I think we have the answer to that. What are you typing?
Nothing. Could you stop bothering me, please?
Oda won't even look in my direction. He's just typing away on his laptop. Did you look at me?
No, I'm kinda busy right now.
Are you a fan of A-Set?
How did you know that?
Because I'm psychic.
Excuse me?
Alright, fine, enough with the easy questions. What can you tell me about last night?
Last night?
Don't play dumb, kid. Yesterday, 9 p.m., you called the police from a payphone. You told them about screaming you heard coming from Bloom Park.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Alright, Ota, look. We either do this here, or I take you down to the station.
Do you have a warrant? Article 2.3 of the Execution of Law Enforcement Code. Unless initiated by legal process, no person shall be detained or obligated to answer any questions without explicit consent.
This is the type of kid I hate the most. The one that knows his rights? Punch him. Yes.
Date, wait.
Still better than Quark?
Causing a disturbance in public will result in disciplinary action.
And what should I do?
I have an idea. Give me a moment.
She's going to hack his laptop. Kick him.
I told you to wait.
Waiting's just pissing me off more.
Perhaps your dosage needs to be increased.
What?
Listen to me, Date. Ota's PC is connected to the internet via Wi-Fi.
And?
I was curious, so I hacked into it.
Dosage increased, huh? Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't read it all.
Tessa referred to A-Set?
He's in like how many freaking Twitter wars right now?
That is a popular fan nickname for her.
That means motto has to be Ota.
Correct. However, it appears that Ota is the one operating the other 3 accounts as well.
He's having a war with himself?
What?
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all Ota's sub-accounts. Ota is insulting Aset and defending her all by himself.
Oh, the ultimate nice guy White Knight. Making himself look good.
This is what's known as a straw man sock puppet, or false flagging.
This kid is pathetic.
Kid.
Hey, kid.
What do you want?
I'm gonna tell Aset
Tell her what?
that you're sock puppeting for her on 2 Witter.
I like that. 2 Witter.
Nah, what are you talking about?
You should drop the attitude.
You shouldn't make those kinds of accusations. Do you want to get sued for defamation?
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all your sub-accounts.
What? How do you know that?
I told you, kid. I'm psychic. Now, I have some questions for you.
Fine.
When did you start with the fake accounts?
Not only were you faking the whole thing, you made sure to add her so she'd see it.
But if she doesn't see it, she won't know that I'm protecting her.
Oh, good lord.
Don't you think all those comments hurt her feelings, even if you defend her?
But in the end, I made it so everyone became her fans and got along and...
That's not the point.
I'm sorry.
But the point is you're putting her down first. So she'll think that at least someone out there thought that.
Just don't do it again, okay?
Why are you here?
I'm waiting for Tessa to come out.
This is an office building, not a concert hall.
This is the main facility of Lemniscate Entertainment's production branch. There are multiple studios for recording and broadcasting in this building. Tessa is recording a podcast today.
So he stalks them too. About last night.
I'm gonna ask you again. Were you the one who reported the screaming at Bloom Park around 9?
Yes.
Why were you in the area? You better tell me, or I'll tell everyone about your little imaginary enemies. Hey everyone, this guy...
Okay, I'll talk, just shh.
It's all about that last night. Was it as good for you as it was for me?
I went to Bloom Park because I was supposed to meet someone.
Did you enter the park?
Yes.
So who were you meeting?
A girl named Mizuki Okiura.
What did you say?
Mizuki Okiura? She's the daughter of the president of Lemniscate. Do you know her?
Yeah, I know her.
How do you know Mizuki?
She's just a friend.
Yes, she better be.
What? Why do you care?
Where and how did you two meet?
Here, the Lemniscate lobby. Mizuki is friends with Tessa. I was talking to Tessa one day and she just comes up like, hey.
When was this?
Last September. So, I guess the relationship has lasted over a year now.
I mean, look at them. They almost look the same age, right? But no, Mizuki's apparently 12 and he's freaking 26, it said.
Don't call it a relationship.
Especially
What
with
am
that
I
age
supposed
difference.
to call it?
I want to double check on this now. Album photo. You can earn album photos by finding hidden items or clearing a Somnium with more than 1 second remaining. You can view photos you've collected at any time. Collect them all! Oh, intriguing. Her having a lovely glass of wine. That picture there. Ooh, some spooky dude. Oh, look at this. Oh, an eyeball in it. Oh, delicious. Our wonderful gun. And that's it. And now what I'm really in here for is what's his face in here? doesn't look like it. Yeah, Mizuki, age 12. Ota's not here. There's not important enough. How do you know Mizuki?
Anyway, I have her look over my work sometimes.
Work?
I write light novels.
Really? What's your pen name?
Otoin Kyoma.
That is a lie. Database searches reveal no professional authors have ever submitted work under that name.
Hey, Ota. How about you stop lying to me? My third eye can see through your bullshit.
Well, I'm not a published author. I'm an aspiring author, to be exact. So, anyway, Mizuki reads my novels. I get notes and advice from her.
From a 6th grader?
She's surprisingly insightful. She has the talent to be an editor for sure.
Can you provide a detailed account of last night?
Around 8:10 last night, I got a call from Mizuki saying she wanted to meet me at Bloom Park. She sounded scared. You know how that area is run down and abandoned? I think she wanted me to go with her as protection.
But why Bloom Park?
Someone messaged her on Nile.
Nile is a popular messaging application for smartphones and PCs.
What did they say?
She didn't tell me exactly, but it said to come to the merry-go-round at Bloom Park tonight.
Who sent it?
I don't know. But Mizuki was determined to go.
You provide a detailed account of last night.
What happened next?
I met up with Mizuki and we went into the park.
The person screaming was him. Did you leave her there?
Did you leave her there? You left a 12-year-old girl by herself?
I didn't mean to. I was panicking. People do stupid things when they're in fight or flight mode. Like when people grab their pillow and run out of their house in a fire.
Jeez, you're a real hero, kid.
See, I knew you would make fun of me. This is why I didn't want to tell you.
Is that why you didn't identify yourself on the phone? You seriously didn't think we'd find you? Mizuki would have told us everything.
I didn't think she would.
Why wouldn't she?
She said that if she ever got caught going out at night with someone like me, her roommate would kill her.
Good girl.
Why did you use a payphone?
I tried using my cell phone at first, but my heart was pounding and I was scared and my hand was shaking, and with the rain last night, it kind of slipped out of my hand.
You dropped it?
Yeah, right into a puddle.
Aiba, can you trace the last signal that Ota's phone sent out?
Near Bloom Park, just past 9 p.m. The phone has not been turned on since.
I guess he's telling the truth.
Hey, Ota, what are you doing?
Sure, she's out.
Tessa!
You look just like the figure that he bought.
And you are?
Drop
Mr.
the
Date
attitude.
from the MPD. He came here to ask me about what happened last night.
You mean a detective? Wow! I've never met a real detective before.
Oh no, now she's going to fawn all over me and the kid's going to get jealous. Dante's like, oh no.
Date, your adrenaline level is rising.
Now that happened when I looked at this statue as well.
Is something the matter?
No, nothing.
Ota's looking at Aset. Well, not really a look, more of a gawk, or an enraptured gaze. About Aset.
Gee, Tessa, you always look so cute. So cute. So cute that I can't take it.
It's like,
Don't you think so too, Date?
You're awfully familiar with her.
I can't help it. Her loving aura is in the air. When I'm with her, my head gets all light, and I just relax and don't sweat the small stuff, you know?
Shoko Naname. Took out Shoko's phone from my pocket and showed it to Oda.
You know who this is, right?
Yeah, it's the woman I saw at Bloom Park. Her name is Shoko Nadami. I saw it on the news.
Wait, do you not know who her daughter is?
She has a daughter?
I didn't know that either.
They must be unaware that Shoko is Mizuki's mother.
Maybe because her last name is different. Nadami and Okiura.
It has also not yet been reported that Shoko is Renju's ex-wife.
Did you talk to her about last night?
Oh,
I heard about it. About Ota seeing that corpse at Bloom Park. He told me.
Tessa?
Why didn't you come to the police?
Such a shocking story would certainly pique the young woman's interest. It is possible Ota wanted her attention.
He told her about a dead body he found for attention?
Actually, I already knew about it before Ota told me.
How?
It's all over the internet. When I saw Ota this morning, I asked him about it. He told me he saw the body.
Oda's gazing at Aset. Alright, Aset. Are you Aset?
Let me confirm something. You're Aset, right?
Let's play a game. Shadows!
What?
Thread? Silhouette? Aset!
Fierce!
Upset? Regret? Aset!
Water!
Wet? Sweat? Aset!
Yay! A-set, you bet!
The magnetic currents in the atmosphere are clearly causing aberrant behavior. We should leave. At once.
Yeah, that's pretty special. How old are you?
I turned 18 this year.
A senior in high school?
Date, I recommend you keep your hands to yourself.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna make a move.
What?
Oh, I meant Ota.
Wait, you were gonna make a move on me?
What's your relationship with Oda?
Relationship?
We're like a goddess and a summoned thrall.
Her thrall?
If Tessa ever gets in trouble, I swoop in and protect her.
You sound more like a superhero than a thrall. Ota always defends me when I'm getting bashed online.
Stop, you're making me blush.
This guy.
Oof. Just oof. About this. Oh man. Should I talk about the sock puppeting? Let's start it.
Hey, let me tell you something. It's about those posts on Twitter.
Wait!
Looks like you're my thrall now. Isn't that right, Ota?
Yeah, just be cool.
You friends with Mizuki?
Mizuki Okiura? Yeah, I am. Mr. Okiura runs the agency, and Mizuki is his daughter, so we hang out sometimes.
Is that how you became friends?
There's more to it than that, but basically,
Mizuki and I live under the same roof. She doesn't tell me about her personal life. She doesn't tell me much of anything, come to think of it. Totally in the dark.
So, Mizuki must come here to hang out sometimes.
That's it, we're leaving. Oh wait.
something wrong? You aren't even blinking. Come on, I'm shy. You're embarrassing me. Oh, are you a fan of mine? Okay, now I'm getting a little creeped out. You can stop staring now.
Oda's just staring at me too. I should stop staring at her. I think I'm crazy. We're leaving.
Date, I have determined that these two have no further information for us. Our goal is to find the murderer of Shoko Nodami. Let us continue.
Right. Let's head back to the crime scene. See you kids later.
Where are you going?
Back to where the corpse was found.
In that case, I'll go with you.
Why?
You'll what?
Please take me with you.
Why?
Because I want to know more about what happened.
What's wrong with you?
Do you have any suspects? Probably some crazy murderer, right? That's what Ota was telling me. The corpse was strung up on that merry-go-round. It must have been some kind of twisted message.
Yeah, I've had enough of you. See you later.
Ota, take a video.
Huh?
Just do it. Mr. Date! Please, Mr. Date, you can't leave me.
What?
I can't imagine life without you.
Oh, that little.
What are you doing?
Ota, did you get it?
Oh, yeah.
Staring daggers at me. Something wrong?
No, not at all. I'm just imagining your body sinking into Tokyo Bay.
I'm used to sinking. Part of the job.
Huh?
She has a rather inappropriate smile on her face, given the circumstances. Yeah, she looks like the cat that's got the cream. What are you doing?
Mr. Date, you are a member of the MPD, aren't you? A public servant? I wonder, what would happen if this little video happened to go viral?
You wouldn't.
Oh, and just so you know, taking my phone away won't help. It's already in the cloud.
You little...
Why are you doing this?
I told you! I want you to take me to the scene of the crime. If you do, I promise I'll delete the video.
Date, a thought has occurred to me.
Can you hack it, Aiba?
She really is quite the seductress.
This son of a... Alright, back to Bloom Park. I don't know if that's really a seductress necessarily, as a blackmailing con artist. Oh, hey, cool. I can look around in my car. Glove box. The glove box.
Hey, you got any guns in here? I bet you do.
No, not in there.
So you do have a gun.
In my pants. The glove box. The center console. It's got AC and radio controls in it. It's an older car, but has a state-of-the-art computer installed in it. Aiba can even remotely control it. Center console. The dashboard. The dash has a ton of stuff built in. It has the speedometer, tachyometer, and other meters and gauges.
This ride is pretty rad, huh?
It is indeed rad.
Oh gosh, there's still more. Dashboard, okay. Wheel. This car isn't domestic. It's made in Australia, so the steering wheel is on the right side. That's because they also drive on the left side of the road.
And Indians use the left too.
What?
Nothing. Just thinking.
The steering wheel. So is Oda not coming? Oh, so I can't interact with her here. Oh, wait. The passenger seat. The gear shift. Nothing else. Hey, look.
Mr. Date, shouldn't you keep your eyes on the road?
Don't worry about it. I'm a professional.
No nerds allowed in this rad ride. This is sitting in the passenger seat. Let's see, about Oda.
Why do you ask?
You two are very close for an idol and a fan.
Ota is special. He really is like a hero to me.
Hero, huh?
And why did you become an idol?
Well, I guess it was because I've always wanted to be famous, you know? I want to be famous. Get on TV. Be a household name.
But you're not there yet.
It's alright. Internet stars do better if they don't sell out.
Internet star?
Ota didn't tell you? I'm most famous on the internet. I do songs, and dances, and play video games and stuff on stream.
Damn it! Just stealing my views! All these cute girls stealing my views. Yeah.
Have you heard of Shovel Forge?
Shovel Forge.
is a game in which you manipulate cubes on the terrain to build structures.
I've been focusing a lot on that game lately.
What about being on TV?
I'm not very popular yet. I can only get on TV as a background singer or something. I don't get many gigs either.
How did you start working for Lemonscape? Lemniscape.
Well, at
Lemon.
first all I did was stream from home. And then, not to sound cocky, but I started getting pretty big. I started getting offers from agencies.
And one of them was Lemniscape?
Well, not exactly.
Huh?
My mom's actually an old friend of the president of the agency.
It's all about who you
Friend
know.
of Renju's?
Yeah. So I asked him for advice one day. You
And
know,
some
you
check
have
out
to be
Ace's
careful.
channel. Oh shoot, that's right. Crap. I forgot. There is actually apparently a YouTube of Ace with a bunch of videos that came out before this game was released. About her music. Oh my gosh, that makes so much more sense now. Because I watched a few of those. I meant to watch the rest because they're supposed to be special little things and it'll let you know a bit more about her character and stuff before the game actually started. Oh, I have to go do that later. Watch the rest of them now. I stopped watching because I wasn't going to be playing this game anytime soon. But yeah, there was an actual music video and...
Even a place that looks legitimate with an office and everything can be sketchy. And my mom and I didn't know anything about the industry at all. Anyway, one day Mr. Okiura said to come see him at his office, and he hooked me up.
About Mizuki.
We're good friends. We go to movies and karaoke and go shopping together. She's really good at listening to me bitch and moan about my problems. I'm so much older than her, but it really doesn't even feel like it.
Do you have any questions for me?
Questions. What's it like being a detective?
Wouldn't know much about that. I'm not a detective.
But you are a cop, right?
Right? But I'm not on the crimes unit.
Then what unit are you in?
What indeed?
You aren't gonna tell me? Please?
What are you doing?
Just thinking about posting that video.
Whoa, hold up now.
Cool set piece. It's
Well
interesting.
then tell me!
I want to catch up to that car in front of us. Pass them. About that video.
You know, now that I think about it, wouldn't you get in trouble for that video too?
What?
The video. You're an idol, right? You have a status to maintain. If that video went viral, I think you'd be in trouble too.
It's okay.
It is?
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
Well, damn.
What?
Even Aiba's like,
I
what?
can see into the future. I know when I'm going to die. Just kidding!
I hope so.
Anyway, I'm
Foreshadowing?
not going down without a fight.
So I will release that video if you don't cooperate.
About my department.
I'm part of a special investigation unit known as Abyss.
Date!
I don't have a choice.
What's Abyss?
Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. The public doesn't know about it.
And now it does.
Wow, cool!
Don't tell anyone.
I promise I won't. I swear to the Egyptian goddess Isis.
As for her real name.
By the way, I didn't catch your name.
You really want to know?
It's okay if you don't want to tell me.
Iris. Iris Sagan. I know, weird, right?
Something about her.
Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Had it, poke it, fill it with fruit.
Something wrong?
No, it's nothing.
Do I know her? Bloom Park, Saturday, 1:12 p.m.
Excuse me. You Kaname Date?
That's right.
All these police
And
like
the
to
girl?
hide their eyes.
She's an important witness for this case.
Yep.
We've got business here.
Oh, okay.
Iris couldn't hold back her excitement and rushed onto the scene. As she contaminates everything. Oh look, I can look at everything again. The bench! Wonder how many couples sat there. Makes me kind of angry for some
I
reason.
would burn all those damn benches if I could.
Where is this anger coming from?
Bench for couples.
Mr. Date, that horse.
That was stored in the warehouse nearby. Some kids must have broken in and put it up as a joke.
Merry-go-round horse, skewered upside down. It looks pathetic. Kabaseke District buildings in the distance. The autumn sky is clear and blue. The air is clear and cold. We're in for another cold fall. A holographic caution tape. Our local cop. How's the investigation coming?
Yeah, it's not looking too great. We searched all over here, but we didn't find nothing.
There's a fence around the merry-go-round. I saw something else scream. The roof of the merry-go-round. There's a hole in it now from all the years of weathering. The local cop.
Last night, Shoko's corpse was on top of the horse.
It has been removed. The body has been transported to headquarters for autopsy and review.
Zoom! Shoko's corpse was tied up here. Wait a second.
Aiba, can you show me the earliest recorded images of the scene of the crime?
What is your intention?
Shoko's cause of death was blood loss from multiple stab wounds.
Where's
to
all the
wrist
blood?
neck. Naturally, there should be plenty of blood.
Agreed.
But there isn't a single drop on the horse. And it was like this when we found it.
Correct. There are no signs of blood being wiped or washed off either.
That must mean...
She was killed earlier. There's no blood on the horse. That must mean... But it's still the horse that Shoko's curse was put on. Okay. Well, look at the pole! Metal pole.
I know what you're thinking, Mr. Date. You wanted to see me dance on that pole, huh?
What the hell are you talking about?
Metal pole. Last night I found Mizuki inside the central column. Why was she in there? Last night I found Mizuki there. Leave Iris for last. The control room.
Is that a phone booth?
No, it's the control room. This is where the staff would run the merry-go-round.
I was joking.
Sure you were.
But hey, if you sense any trouble, you can hop in there and change.
How old are you, making that reference?
I suspect that she did not give you her real age, knowing what a phone booth is.
Control room of the merry-go-round. So she's older, you say? Panda ride. The type that you put a coin in.
A black and white bear? I'm not gonna be punished, am I?
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Just thinking about a game I like.
Oh, ha 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 ha. It's punishment time! A panda ride. 'Cause it's a game. Oh, Monokuma. There's the Ferris wheel. It still reminds me of a giant eye staring down. See, now if I hadn't played all of the Danganronpa, all of the Zero Escape, there's already 2 references that I would have totally missed out on. A parasol. That should be everything. Iris is investigating the horse, looking over it curiously. What are you doing?
I was trying to find some clues.
She's a natural detective, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Date, was the body on top of this horse here?
Yeah, that's the one.
Seems like some kind of ritual murder to me. Maybe a religious cult sacrificing her to the devil or something. They conducted their ritual here, like shadowy, hooded figures, going around and around, stabbing her one by one.
That's quite an imagination. But, do you have any proof?
I do.
Well, let's hear it.
Why do you think this was a ritual murder?
The horses. Horse? Sounds kind of like Horus, right?
Oh, good lord.
What are you talking about?
You don't know Horus? Horus is the Egyptian god of the sky and sun.
That's her name is I related too. Actually, that's on purpose. Yep. That is on purpose.
The right eye is the eye of Ra, and that's the sun. The left eye is the eye of Wajet, and that one is the moon. It's the same idea behind the eye of Providence.
The Eye of Providence?
The all-seeing eye.
Oh, I see.
Illuminati.
Just like what's on the back of a $1 bill.
Yeah, exactly. The Eye of Providence is supposed to be the symbol of Freemasonry and the Illuminati. Starting to see the picture?
Not really.
I remember Ota describing the scene. He said there was an ice pick stabbed into the corpse's left eye socket.
No, there wasn't.
Horus? Providence? Left eye? There has to be some kind of meaning to this.
Wait, what did you just say?
What?
The ice pick was inside the victim's left eye socket?
Yeah?
Ota told you that? He's sure that's what he saw.
Yeah. Why?
When we arrived at the scene, the ice pick was not in the victim's eye socket.
If Ota's telling the truth...
He would have no reason to lie about such a detail.
Why did she take it out?
Mizuki?
Have you been here before?
When I was younger, but not since it closed. Kabasaki is restricted, right? No one's supposed to be here.
This amusement park, Bloom Park, is located at the heart of the Kabasaki district. It was closed 8 years ago. The closure was due to an accident at a nearby chemical plant. An explosion caused massive amounts of chemical pollutants to contaminate the area. The government quickly issued evacuation orders. Eventually, the entire district was deemed unsafe for habitation and restricted. Therefore, Bloom Park was permanently closed.
That's
But a
why.
restricted area doesn't mean much if there aren't enough officers to patrol it. There's still plenty of ways in. You can even get in by boat. Hell, some people ignored the evac order and are still living here.
Are they okay?
I don't know. But if anything happened to them, it'd be their own fault.
Are we safe?
We are, yeah. Decontamination for this area is basically done. The chemical concentration around here isn't high enough to hurt you. You could run a marathon here and be okay.
But it's still off limits, right?
Yes, legally. That keeps the media out, at least. I'm glad. It's quieter than it usually is.
Fair. You're wasting your time.
Hey, Iris, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here, but you're wasting your time.
What do you mean?
The cops already scoured the place. They didn't find any leads, not a single clue. If they had, they would have notified Iba.
Iba?
My partner.
Your partner? I don't see anybody.
She's right in front of your eyes.
Or is she in front of my eyes?
Huh?
We should go.
Oh, come on! Just a little longer.
No, I'm already in enough trouble bringing a civilian in here.
Okay, I guess.
Wasn't a total wash.
Hey, you alright? Are you okay?
Morning sickness.
Oh, you son of a...
I'm kidding. It's not like I would know.
Get on. I'll give you a ride home.
Yeah, score.
Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
105 pounds.
I see. 105, huh?
You can tell just by lifting me?
Yeah.
Your back is so warm, Mr. Date.
Oh, jeez. What's she doing? What's she doing? I can look at all this again. Wheel. It's a steering wheel. A dashboard.
No, I'm feeling kind of bored.
Seriously?
The dashboard. Why? Because bored? She's feeling bored? Dashboard? Bored? That's a stretch. Center console. Glove box.
You know how stuff always gets beat up when you put it in here? Don't you wish they could make these things a little nicer?
Wait, shift. Passenger seat. Here, shift. Alright, it was a lot quicker this time. Iris is... Iris is sitting in the passenger seat. She seems to be doing okay. How are you feeling?
Oh, horrible.
Shame.
No, you should worry about me more.
Looks like you're feeling better now.
Maybe I'm just acting.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What if I threw up right here?
I would put it right back where it came from.
Ew, that makes me actually want to throw up.
Let's open the passenger window.
Wait, seriously?
No, but I am kind of warm.
The current temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity 60%. It is unlikely that heat would be a factor.
Hey, Date, they say when you stick your hand out of a car going 100, you get a rush like you're holding D cups.
Hey, watch it! You'll get your arm ripped up.
Relax, I'm invincible. My arm regenerates like an alien's.
Didn't you tell me that you're gonna die soon?
It feels strange.
Your hand?
No, not that. It feels like I've met you before.
Well, that's nice. But if you don't get your damn hand back in this car right now...
Okay.
It's important to stretch regularly. That is very true. I don't do it enough.
Nice.
Although usually you'll see me shifting in my seat and I'm stretching my legs under my chair, but that's about it. Sagan Residence, Saturday. 7, oh my goodness. 3:09 p.m. There's no 7 in there. I don't know where that came from.
You should come in.
No, don't do it.
No, that's alright.
It's a trap.
I'm gonna head home.
Boo, going home already.
Said my goodbyes, then turned to leave. But out of the corner of my eye, she was mischievously Who's that?
Oh, who is this, Iris?
I felt my body freeze. It was that woman. She's the one who's dead. Intriguing. No, it can't be. It can't be. We've come back. We've accessed the morphogenic field and we've come back to this time, but we haven't transferred enough yet in the flow timelines to be able to retain our memories of that future. I felt like my mind and body were being torn in opposite directions. As I stood there, stunned, Iris grabbed my hand.
Come on, I'll make some tea.
You're
Nice to meet you. I'm Iris's mother, Hitomi.
Miss Hitomi.
And you are?
Kaname Date from the MPD.
Police? Are you a detective?
No, Mom. Mr. Date said he's...
Iris?
Oh, right. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Sigma busts through the door, exactly. For awkward silence, Iris brought us some tea on a tray. Or even better yet, we see... No. All we see in the corner is like some shadow that somebody's there. But we don't see them. And then we know, Delta. Delta's here. After awkward silence, Iris brought us some tea on a tray. She put everything down on the table and sat down on the sofa. Iris and her mother, Hitomi, were sitting on the sofa. A coffee table. There are some elementary workbooks on the table. Looking closely, one in the middle is different. Osagami Sumo Wrestler Directory. Osagami Sumo? There are elementary workbooks and a sumo wrestling almanac on the table. Steam is rising from the tea. Case the joint. Wooden shelf. Speaker system. 2 speakers and a console. 2 speakers and a long, thin box in the middle. Yeah, it's like, you know.
Mr. Date? What are you staring at?
Your sound system.
My sound system? What about it?
I was just admiring it. I wish I had one that big.
Right.
Speaker system. Oh my gosh, there was an achievement for that. Achievement. I wish mine were that glorious. I can see a plant in the corner. No insects, unfortunately. Sorry, Aiba. A plant. You can see the trees and sky outside. It's for lighting.
The flowers.
The same ones in my...
It's an iris.
An iris?
A winter iris.
I thought those bloom in May.
That's the winter iris.
Ah!
Iris ungicularis. They bloom in the cold.
They bloomed just this morning.
I see.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope. When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
Yes, about that. Seen that cushion somewhere before. No, not just the cushion. Saw this entire room in my dream last night.
Is there a problem, Date?
No, that's nothing.
How is she not picking up on this? Cushion. Telephone. The corner. Oh, look at this picture. There's a drawing on the wall. I wonder if Iris drew this when she was younger. The heck is with this on their heads? Are those halos? Are they all dead? There's a door in the back of the room. There's a light switch. Look, it's the kitchen counter. I can't see from here, but there's probably a sink and stove on the other side. Kitchen counter. Ooh, a range hood. Disco ball. Refrigerator.
Date, a riddle. How do you put a giraffe in a refrigerator?
What?
The solution is this. You open the door, put the giraffe in, and close the door.
What kind of a riddle is that?
Another riddle. How do you put an elephant in the refrigerator?
Isn't it the same answer? Open the door, put it in, close the door.
You take the giraffe out.
Incorrect. The giraffe is already inside. You must remove the giraffe before you put the elephant inside. That is the solution.
Your riddles could use some work.
Rich, I heard that one before. Microwave.
Let me know if you're cold. I'll pop you in there and warm you up.
I would suggest putting your heart in there first.
Ooh. Microwave. A nice au repertoire. That's not the right word. There are a lot of dishes. A dining
You
table.
could always sit here and ask the spirits what they think.
It's not a divining table.
The dining table. A bookshelf. There are no books on it, but it's definitely a bookshelf. I saw it in a catalog before, so I know. The lights are off. Ooh, it's a different kind of lamp than here. There's a calendar and a strange object on the shelf. It reminds me of a kind of angel. What is that object? Tabletop calendar, a mysterious object on the shelf. A shoebox. Wonder what they smell like?
You are beyond perverted.
Hey, these
hell?
thoughts are private, okay?
What? Evangelion reference? Wait, which one's the Evangelion reference? Or are you talking about the angel? The mysterious object? Been so long since I've watched it. Is there one that looks like that? Clock. The front door. Alright, that's everything. Who to talk to first? Fine, let's do Iris. Iris is looking this way. Oh no. I saw her in my dream last night. No, that's impossible. Diamond-shaped one that was drilling down the HQ. Okay. You look chipper.
You think so?
Yeah,
I was just thinking about a hunch I had this morning.
a hunch.
There are flowers blooming behind me, right?
There are, yeah? What about them?
Okay. About the flowers? Iris was hinting about the flowers blooming behind her. Okay. Winter Iris. It means good news and hope. Hinting about the flowers blooming behind her. Yes, but I know. Yeah, that'll be later. You were saying?
Mr. Date, please drink your tea. It's getting cold.
Oh, right.
We haven't even touched our cups.
Well then, let's have a sip.
Oh no! I wasn't ready for that. There was so much more talking.
Are you left-handed?
Oh,
Mom used to be right-handed. But now...
Guess she can't use it? It's hanging rather limply.
it locked up on me.
Ah, I see.
Seem to be doing well now.
Yeah, thanks to you. I feel as tough as a lion. Rawr!
How am I supposed to react to that?
Don't think about it. You'll only hurt yourself.
How long have you been living here?
Since I was born. And Mom was living here before that.
I grew up in this house. I've made a lot of memories here. I've thought about moving before, but I just couldn't bring myself to leave this place.
Why were you considering moving?
Well, because there was... well, I don't know.
What?
Huh?
What? Tell me! This is bothering me about these flowers. Is there another green thing? No, it's just iris. You're still green because there's still stuff. Ah!
Do you know me? Oh, sorry for the strange question. It just feels like we've met before.
No. This is the first time we've met.
Of
In
course.
this timeline. May I ask how old you are?
I'm 37.
And Miss Iris here is 18?
Yup.
You were very young when you had her.
Yes, just 19 years old.
What about your husband?
Ooh, sad face.
I don't have one.
Divorce?
Mr. Date, please.
It's all right, Iris. I've never been married.
A single mother?
Yes.
Where do you work?
I'm a teacher at the local elementary school.
Oh, that hot mom, right? Teacher, yes, local elementary. Okay.
Teacher?
That explains the catalogs on the table.
Must be a tough job.
Oh, not for me. I love children. Even the struggles and challenges are quite rewarding for me.
About Renju.
By the way, I heard that you were friends with the president of Lemniscate, Mr. Okiura.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Eitoku High.
You know it?
I know everything on the internet.
Do you know Renju's ex-wife?
Yes, I do. But I only met her twice. Once at Renju's wedding, and then again just a few months ago.
Ooh, that's pretty
Why do you ask?
No reason.
recent. Goodbye.
Well, I think it's time for me to be heading home.
Oh, that flowers. I stood headed for the door. Iris and Hitomi stood politely.
Mr. Date, we'll see each other again, right?
You sure you want that? I'm a cop after all. If you ever see me again, it probably won't be under the best of circumstances.
Oh.
But because you're Mizuki's friend, yeah, we might see each other again. She is kind of like my roommate after all.
What?
Anyway, be seeing you.
He's like, wait, what? No, stop! Hey! Ah! Now erase that video. Oh, wrong hand, bro.
Excuse me. Well, I should head home.
All right. Take care, Date.
Damn plant. Oh, I missed something. It hurts.
Date,
Two ending
let's
missed.
go over the
No,
facts of the
no,
case.
stop.
Good idea.
Oh, clearly what I need to do. Save my progress. Because it's been a hell of a long time. Then we need to look at the flow chart. Beer. Actually, this is a mixed berry cider made with 100% Ontario apples. So homemade within Canada here. Cider is something that I've only recently started getting into. And I actually quite enjoy the flavor. Intriguing. Ongoing. Uh-huh, yep. Ooh, and the interesting thing is this one has a pink border. I wonder why. Say about... Oh no, that's just that. Oops. I'll take a quick look here. What happens if I do case file? Okay, it's just that. That's good. Reminds you of Renaissance Fair. Yeah. I mean, I made my own mead before. That was alright. But I think I like cider more than mead. Wheel. Oh, it's charging. Oh, interesting. Dashboard.
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 Dash. Center console. The glove
Do
box.
you hide your risque reading material in there, Date?
Not at all. Why would I hide them there?
Glove box. Wouldn't she know? It's the passenger seat. It's empty. The gear shift. Myself. Oh, that's Aiba. Oh, interesting. Okay. Wheel. Aiba's fitted into the center of the wheel. Oh, she's actually in the wheel right now. Oh. Oh, because she's charging. Oh, that makes more sense. Let's talk to myself first. Allow me to introduce myself.
Hi, my name is Kaname Date. Nice to meet you. What? Date? I have the same name. What a coincidence.
Perhaps he's had too much medication.
Focus. You've got this.
Don't push yourself, Date. No, I'm fine, Date.
You do not appear to be fine.
Like Guinness, recommend ordering a snake bite. Half cider, half beer. That does sound interesting. Let's play a game.
Hey, me. Want to play a game? Sure, let's play I Spy. I spy something round. My eyeball. Correct. I win.
I will terminate you.
There's me. It's unsettling to see yourself with the naked eye. Well, I suppose it's not the naked eye. My left eye. Aiba's outside the socket, walking around. Whatever Aiba sees is sent to the optic nerve in my left eye socket. Her body and the terminal in the back of my eye socket are connected wirelessly. About the bloodstains.
When we arrived on the scene, there was no blood on the horse the body was mounted upon.
Which means the merry-go-round wasn't the murder scene. Shoko was killed somewhere else, and then brought there to be displayed. That means Mizuki couldn't have done it. She's 12. She can't move a body or drive a car.
Were you considering her a suspect?
That's part of the job. If there's even the slightest possibility.
Then this is good news. It means the likelihood of Mizuki being the killer is almost zero.
I knew that from the start. She would never put her hands on her own mother. She doesn't have what it takes to commit murder.
About Shoko's corpse.
The estimated time of death is yesterday, Friday, around 5 p.m. The cause of death is blood loss from multiple stab wounds to the torso. The weapon used to commit the murder is almost certainly the ice pick Mizuki was holding when we discovered her. There were no fingerprints, hair, or other clues left behind by the culprit.
Damn it, Zero. Shoko's corpse.
The corpse was found tied up on one of the horses of the merry-go-round. This makes it clear that the killer had no intention of hiding their crime.
Got a good OST.
Rather, it appears as though it was displayed deliberately,
Our perp wants the limelight.
or is attempting to send some kind of message.
About the corpse.
The corpse was found with her left eye removed.
A chill techno jazz kind of feel, yeah. And I actually personally really enjoy electro swing as like one of my favorite music genres that I've found recently within the last year or two.
That eyeball has yet to be found. According to Iris's testimony, when Ota first
So
discovered the
electro
body,
jazz is
the ice
intriguing.
pick was still lodged in the left eye socket.
So why did Mizuki have the ice pick?
Oh, never check it out. Yeah, no, definitely. I highly recommend it. Swing Rowers is one of the good ones. The Electro Circus. I have to look quickly because they're really good. The Electric Swing Circus. They were also good. Yeah, they've got a lot of good stuff. Oh, and then the other Caravan Palace. Boom. Those are the main ones. Why did Mizuki have the ice? Yes, why indeed?
Could she have taken the eye?
Why would she take the eye? Why was Mizuki inside the column?
Perhaps she was playing hide and seek.
Hide and seek?
It was not a serious suggestion.
It's the second
I
one
was
again?
merely joking, as you call it.
We got Caravan Palace, the Electric Swing Circus. I think that was the second one. Shoot. Now I... Yes. Anella has some good stuff as well. Pretty much if you go onto YouTube and just search Electro Swing, you can generally find a lot of really good stuff. Like there's a lot of best of Electro Swing mixes that have some good ones in there. Oh, Caravan Palace. Yes. That one's one of the top ones that I really enjoy. Lone Digger, I think is... Yep, Lone Digger. Yep, Lone Digger's really good. I think that's one of the first ones, and Dramaphone. I think Dramaphone was one of the first ones I heard that got me really into it. And then Lone Digger after that was also just banging. Let's hear the timeline of events.
Aiba, can you give me a timeline of the events of the crime?
At once.
So, Friday, yesterday.
I wonder who sent that Nile message to Mizuki.
For approximately 5 p.m., Shoko's TOD. Approximately blah p.m., Mizuki receives Nile message. Unknown sender requests to come to Bloom Park. Approximately 8:10, Mizuki calls Oda, asks him to accompany her to Bloom Park. 9, Mizuki and Oda discover Shoko's corpse. Oda leaves Mizuki, flees crime scene. 9:05, Oda reports crime via payphone. 9:30, first responders arrive on scene, discover Shoko's corpse. 10:50, Date arrives at scene.
Probably the culprit themselves.
But Mizuki wouldn't obey the instructions of a complete stranger.
Then Mizuki knew the sender.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or the suspect used her friend's phone.
Aiba, can you hack into the phone and find out who sent the Nile message?
Nile's security protocols are intricate. It will take time to decipher.
Should have been doing it to begin with. Anything on your mind?
Yes, as a matter of fact. I checked the surveillance cameras around Bloom Park again, and I noticed something strange.
Something strange?
There were no cars. Yesterday, in the parking lot and the streets in the vicinity, there was not a single vehicle.
Are you sure?
I am.
Then, how did the suspect move the corpse?
It would have had to have been strong enough to carry it.
I have no idea.
Police headquarters. Saturday, 4/26.
Welcome back. I brought her here after her examination was over.
Mizuki?
Mizuki.
She's got dead eyes right now. I guess seeing your
said anything?
mother stabbed over and over and listening, well, with the ice pick in the eye.
No, still can't talk.
Was it okay for you to bring her here?
I got permission from the hospital. Apparently, the hospital director has been poking a few of the nurses. So I asked him about that, and all of a sudden he seemed very open to the idea.
That's not permission, it's blackmail.
Same thing. You know what you need to do now, right? Sync with her.
What's that? Back from dinner? Are we picking on a 12-year-old girl? I know, right? What's up with that? I still can't believe Oda is older than her by like a lot. It makes no sense to me. Monitor on! Strange strings of characters and figures scroll across the monitor. Monitor off! There's nothing on the monitor. Just a chair. Whee! Oh gosh. A locker.
Searching. Classic. Alternative. Progressive.
That's Rock.
Oda's a simp. Oh my gosh, I think he's like the personification, right? Walking in the corner of the room.
Interesting. This kind of furniture is often used for pile drivers in professional wrestling.
Now where on earth did you learn that?
There are various things on the table. Various monitors. CRT monitor.
Date, look! It's the girl from that horror movie, coming out of the well.
What the hell are you talking about?
The ring. No one crawled out of it yet. 7 days. I opened it up. Completely packed with books. Huh. They're all homoerotic BL manga and gay romance novels. Interesting, Pewter. Interesting. I'll shelf placed along the wall. The exit. I think it's interesting that he would store that at work. The sink machine. There's an enormous machine beyond the window. This machine is known as the sink machine. Like Stalker, but definitely same wheelhouse. The difference is, like, he's not just doing it from the side. I don't know. Like, I don't know. The door to the sink room. Because she's familiar with him and knows him, and she's using him. Binder full of papers. Looks like the manual for the sink machine. So she's preying upon his simpness. Alright, now we've got the peoples! Mizuki. Mizuki's lying in the sink machine on the other side of the glass. I'll try talking to her. She can't hear me from here. Boss is watching Mizuki through the glass. Are you sure you want to do this?
If we don't do it now, then when? This is exactly the kind of situation Abyss was founded for. Besides, if you dive into Mizuki's subconscious, you may be able to help her. Her aphonia is psychogenic. Physically, she's fine. Her injuries are mental. Which is understandable after seeing her mother like that. You may be able to heal her, Date. You just have to sync with her. You're the only one who can.
Any progress on the investigation?
You're asking me that now? I'm asking you to sync with Mizuki because we have no progress. Maybe Mizuki saw something at the scene. Maybe she went inside that merry-go-round to hide. But she isn't answering any questions. The only way to find out is to dive into her subconscious mind. Don't you agree?
Did you get Renju's permission?
Renju Okiura is Mizuki's legal guardian. Did you get permission from him?
I couldn't get in touch with him.
What? I thought he was being questioned by a local unit.
His questioning ended around noon. He hasn't been heard from since.
Why would he?
I don't know.
There's something about Boss's voice. She sounds familiar, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Computer, how's Mizuki doing?
Her vitals are stable. Her EEG is also stable. I think we can proceed.
That's Pewter. His real name is Manomea, but he goes by Pewter here. 36 years old. He's a member of Abyss, like me. He's a genius engineer that designed the sync system and other machines. He also invented Aiba. He's our caretaker in a way. About Aiba.
Hey, Pewter. About Aiba. Could you do something about her personality?
do something about it?
It wouldn't kill her to be more modest. Maybe a little more ladylike.
If you dare reprogram me, I will self-destruct in your eye socket.
Huh. So you were listening, huh?
You sure this is okay?
She's only 12. You sure this is okay?
The machine is safe. I can guarantee that. You have nothing to worry about.
Are you ready?
We are ready to begin.
Date, go to the sync room.
Got it.
Agent Date, Mizuki is reacting. Her heart rate is rising and her brainwaves are showing signs of disturbance. She may be getting nervous about the procedure.
Date, try to calm her down.
How do I do that?
It's true that she can't speak to you, but she can hear you. Try talking with her.
Sure thing, boss.
But first, let us look around the room. The subject's chair. The person sitting here is the subject of the syncing. The sync machine. But wait. The sinker's chair. The person sitting here does the syncing. The door to the control room. Past that door is actually another door that will take you to the 6th basement floor of the government building. Entrance to the syncing room is connected to the control room and a passageway. I swear there was one other green thing. Yes, sync gear. The syncer and subject both wear the gear over their eyes during the sync. Acts as a kind of interface. Sync gear. Okay. Mizuki. Mizuki is lying on the chair. About Abyss.
Mizuki, I've never told you this, but I'm not an ordinary policeman. I belong to a special investigation unit called Abyss. Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. We explore the human mind with state-of-the-art technology and research.
That is our purpose.
There are a billion kinds of suspects and persons of interest out there. People that lie, people that don't say anything.
Like you.
People that have head injuries, or some that have deep mental wounds that keep them from talking. So, how do we get clues from these people? We have to get inside their heads. The truth is in their minds. Our job is to find it.
About the sync gear.
I know it looks scary, but trust me, there's nothing to be afraid of. There's no pain, no side effects. When this is all over, you'll go back to your regular life like this never happened.
Sync.
Sinking is what we call diving into someone's subconscious mind. You sink deep down into their psyches, and you synchronize with their true selves. People like me are called sinkers. Sinkers enter the subject's subconscious, which is a dreamlike state we call somnia. It's Latin for dream. There are 6 sinkers at Abyss.
Oh, they're bringing Latin back into this again?
I'm one of them.
So here's what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna be inside your head. I'll be looking for clues about the culprit.
Not only that, we will also attempt to discover the cause of Mizuki's muteness and rectify it. With her aphonia cured, we can ask her further questions directly.
But this is all over.
Hey, Mizuki. When this is all over, what should I say?
What's this? Ooh, let's go get some sushi. Let's go get some ramen. Let's go get some unagi. Some of that stew you like. Lying on the chair. What's Mizuki like? Let's take a look here. We'll quickly look into our files. So Mizuki. She likes ramen, stew. Oh, okay. So there's like all good chips. Oh, so we should not say sushi. She just likes seafood. So ramen, Kongsuku ramen, stew. So ramen, that's good. Unagi, that's good. Or some of that stew. Hey, there's Atran. You're heading out? Alright, Enoch. Yeah, I'll probably be actually ending this way as soon as we get into the Somnium. And Atran. Oh, you would like this game. They're talking about boobs and all kinds of things all the time now. Let's see. So do we? That's saying that stew you like almost seems. You know what? Let's do it. Ramen's too cheap. Let's get that stew.
Hey, remember when we went last time? You were laughing about how it looked like throw up?
How was the rest of the stream, Seichan? I noticed you got quite the raid there at some point.
But it tasted so good. You were devouring it. You kept saying it looked awful.
I assume so, because last when I
it.
suddenly looked at you, you had like 40 plus views.
Do you not have a more heartwarming story, or...
I'm sorry, I'm really bad at this.
Date, her heart rate is steadying.
Casper rated you? Aw, yeah.
EEG is stable.
Date, get into position. Let's begin.
Oh, and Special Agent, I forgot to mention one thing. I added a new feature to the sync system.
Ooh.
New feature?
You'll learn more when you're synced. It's very useful.
Sure, got it.
Gonna do that deep dive.
Date, you ready?
It better be.
Okay, ready anytime.
Remember, Date, you have only 6 minutes in the Somnium world.
Oh.
Any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed by the subjects.
Yeah, I know. I'll find a lead and get out in under 6 minutes.
We're counting on you.
Well then, let's begin.
God darn. Vroom. Got the Inception whoomp whoomps now. Vroom. It's our AI again, the electric shrimp.
What was that?
Nothing. I was merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic assassin from the future.
Yes, I noticed the Terminator entrance.
Well, if you're trying to do that, you'd have to do it naked. Is this Bloom Park? Lightning
He's
in
got a
a
point.
birdcage. Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
Move fast, or time is going to run out.
Unnecessary. Look around.
Look around?
This is the new feature of sync that Pewter mentioned.
You can stop time?
Only when standing
Ooh.
still. Time is moving incredibly slowly. Currently, you and I are transmitting information at high speed, so it only appears as though time has stopped. Are you familiar with the concept of time dilation?
It has to do with relativity, right? Two people can experience time differently depending on space-time.
This is similar to that. The flow of time in Somnium is different than the real world.
This could be useful. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes, right? But with this, you could take your time and explore.
Let's get started. Somnium scan! Activate!
Mental lock number 1. Mental lock number 2. Mental lock number 3. Got 3 locks that we need to break through. Heal Mizuki's heart. Mizuki is mute. By healing her mental wounds, you may be able to get important information.
To reach Mizuki, something must be done about the lightning that keeps striking the birdcage.
Lightning's supposed to strike at the highest point.
Those
An
horses.
ice pick piercing Shoko's photograph.
Oh.
Iba, the speaker over there. It's shaking.
I see. It must be connected to the ice pick.
Interesting.
What do we do here?
Healing Mizuki should be your top priority.
I know.
There's a 6-minute time limit in Somnia. Time is expended whenever Ava is moving or performing an action. Pay attention to the remaining time left in the upper right of the screen. Unlock all mental locks within the 360-second time limit. So as we can see, if I move, oh god! Every little bit of movement. Okay. But as I said, getting to the later portion of the night here, so we are going to save and call it a night. Ooh, intriguing. So far, been a good game. I enjoyed the graphics. The storyline seems to be pretty decent now as well. And there's some decent laughs as well throughout it. The whole receptionist thing, it's like, there's a woman sitting at the counter with huge boobs, and then slowly getting smaller as well, just boobs. Good times, good times. Alright, anyways, you have yourselves a wonderful night. And then we will be live once again this upcoming Monday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, where we will be continuing this story here. So have yourselves a good night, and we will see you all then.